been one of the top riders in the country, both here and abroad for many seasons. Rob Finlow, European finalist this year. Rob Finlow won the upright championship a few weeks ago. Martin Surgeon usually gets to an Masters Gareth hit popular as he goes back for something like his true form this afternoon. And he got Charlie Powell with a quick Ron McDonald. It's John Nothing. Very quick this afternoon. Jody Hodgson riding number 53. X21 Hildy done extremely well on the 500. Hunter Anderson number 13. And we got the spectacular David Rand. David Rand from Newcastle. Number 93. The young man has took his 500 class by storm this year. James James. We watched the James James' spectacular star on this afternoon. Adam Filmer, multi-British Masters rider, European rider as well, and Stephen Taylor from up north on the stalwarts of the Northern Club. Stephen Taylor rider number 23, John Percy rider number 5 on his lap of honour. Then we got 36, this afternoon. James Hartley, first Masters Qualifier, and Danny White, six-time final champion, number 52. Danny Drew, first season of the season, rider number 20. And we've got Jason Lewis, rider number 82, David Spence. Hasn't done too many meetings. Mr. Williams, rider number 12 on his Blazer. We've got 96, Georgie Wood on the 500 this afternoon. Tremendous exploit on the 350 afternoon. Number 42, left coast, walking in the country. Local lad number 200, John Prescott. Number 67, Nick Cave. Number 58, Benson and Stephen Rundle. Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown, Gareth this afternoon, number 48, future number 49, Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown. We've got Simon here and Terry Landry, number 16. And followed on is just number 47, the reserve coming in to lead in possible this afternoon. Number 99, Steve and Andy Colvin. Beacon Steve Colvin, through number 99, number 4, number 98, Joe and John Morgan, James Cotton, number 9, Myles Simmons, Terry Woodley, through Washington afternoon. Then we got number 42, Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steele on the tip-top form for this season. Number 3, that's Mick Cave, number 22, Will Penn, and Ricky Cave, 92, Paul Whitelam, and Stephen Ivey, number 5, with Gareth Williams in the chair, number 81, John Stafford, Gary Bottles in the chair, number 12, Neil Owen and Jason Farwell, the third then we got 184, John Hitchcock and Carl Bowell, broke to one of the Masters last year. Then we got 30 to the 500, very Masters champion at 500 this afternoon, Mark Cotter, and checking his passenger and his sandwich according to the programme, Mark Cotter. Then we got number 4, Simon Bean, Anthony Goodwin, good to see them making this afternoon. Local crew, Harry Jones, Michael Hughes, number 7. Then we got number 65, John Carvey, Richard Livermore. Number 68 is Dan Barrington. And missing 1 or 2 teams in not come around on the left front, and we got number 24, of course, that's Paul Johnson, riding number 24 on Rob Wilson machine, and Carl June in the chair. Paul Johnson, Carl June, first meeting of the season for the tournament. And then number 15, that's Matt Fumarola, with Dan Crawford in the chair this afternoon.
Wouldn't it? So I've got the right numbers now.
So right up there for the first
a clean getaway. Keith Richards has made a good start, but it's like Dave Cardinal coming to the end of the line. Over the back in the first time, Dave Cardinal swings round the outside. Barry Bennett cuts through on the inside line. Tony Cook has completely missed the start. He now works his way to the field, going up the back straight then for the first time. Dan Berwick also comes in the action, going into that pits corner for the first time. It's Carville from Bennett on the inside. Berwick making a move round the outside. Back in fifth place as Carville climbs the banking once again. Lee's going down that back straight on lap number 2, and Dan Berwick's gone round the edge of Barry Bennett. Can Bennett come back up the inside line? Cook getting close in 4th place. Bennett gets back through inside Berwick on the inside of that pits corner as Carville is erasing, and Bennett again is retaken that second place. Pushes Bennett really wide. Tony Cook is trying to get between these two as they're up on the banking once again. Berwick again sweeps back round the outside to retake 3rd place and gets back round the outside of Barry Bennett. Bennett comes again back up the inside line, and Cook is trying to pick the two of them up. They go up into that pits corner once again. It's Carville and Leeds, and Bennett, Cook, and Bennett all together for second and third. Bennett gets back on the inside. Berwick again trying to get back round the outside. Tony Cook again trying to split them up. They go up the back straight once again. Carville's well cleared the front. Berwick has got that second. Bennett in 3rd. Cook in 4. Richards in 5. Coming off that bank and take the checkered flag this time. It's Dave Carville who gets all in line. Now Berwick gets second. Bennett is 3rd. Tony Cook in 4th. Keith Richards in 5th place. Some excellent 500 sidecar action to start the day. Race number 1, sponsored by Bits and Bobs of Upton upon 7 to win the number 55, Dave Carville, Richard Fillimore. Second, number 68, Dan Berwick, Mark Hopkins. And third, number 7, Barry Bennett, Ivan Hughes. Then 10 and 1, 4, 3. Race 2, delete number 1, 2, 3, adding number 4, Simon Beard and Anthony Goodwin. Now riders in the pit box for races 3 and 4, the start of the Masters Qualifier solo lineup, please. Riders in the pit box for races 3 and 4. Race 2 says Nick Radley, Mark Cosser, Sean Harvey and Simon Beard. So 4 absolutely top crews for this second heat of 500. Good to see the 500s have come along to support this meeting today. We've got multi-British champions, Nick Radley and Sean Harvey, Simon Beard, one of the top crews in the country, and of course Mark Cosser is almost as good on the 500 as what he is on the 1000cc sidecar. So we should be in for some cracking action, race number 2. Way over the second heat of 500 sidecar action, they all virtually get away together. Simon Beard on the inside, Nick Radley's got away in second, Sean Harvey's in 3rd, Mark Cosser back in 4th place as Beard leads going up that back straight for the first time. Sean Harvey cuts back inside, Nick Radley to move through in 2nd place as Beard leads, but Harvey in 2nd, Radley in 3rd, Cosser in 4th place. Radley trying to come back round the edge of Sean Harvey in that race for 2nd and 3rd places. Simon Beard it's still Sean Harvey who's got that second, and Nick Radley in 3rd. Mark Cosser getting a little bit close in 4th place, keeping a nice tight line, almost squeezed inside Nick Radley, but still Beard who leads. Harvey trying to close the gap in 2nd. These two just edging away from Nick Radley in 3rd, with Mark Cosser holding that 4th place position. Still Simon Beard leads it. Harvey desperately trying to close the gap in 2nd. Radley hanging on to 3rd. Cosser in 4th place. They go up the back straight once again. The gap the same between all 4. There's Simon Beard into the dip on that far side of the track for the 3rd time. Sean Harvey is getting very close now, coming up that pit side banking, but Beard leads him on the 4 then, and Harvey who's got the second. Radley's in 3rd, Cosser looking for that 3rd place of Nick Radley again, taking that tight line on the entry to that top side corner, but Beard leads going down the back straight for the final time. Harvey, it's too late for Sean Harvey to close the gap now. He's making one big effort on that pitch banking corner for the final time, but Simon Beard gets away line. Second place goes to Sean Harvey, tight for 3rd and 4th, and Nick Radley just gets 3rd from Mark Cosser in 4th place. Race 2 sponsored by Mark Town Hub. The result as follows: a win for number 4, Simon Beard and Anthony Goodwin. Second, number 72, Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. And third, number 21, Nick and Abby Radley. Fourth, number 37. Right, we move on to race 3, first heat of the Masters Challenge then. Delete number 7, Harlan Cook. There is no replacement. So we've got Mark Baisby, Rob Fortune, Rob Finlow, Mitch Godden, Daniel Winston, Hunt Anderson and Rodney McDonald. The riders in action for race number 3. Clayton of Hereford is a sponsor then for race number 3. So sat in positions then for the first solo action of today in this Masters Qualifier, or Masters Challenge as it's now known. So waiting for the riders to settle in for race number 3, the first solo action of the day. They'll all be looking to get off to a good start. Takes rise, they all get away, and we'll pick them out as they come by. It's the first time it's under Anderson leads and down with the second Mark Bailey. Looking to get through on the inside, Rodney McDonald take the long line right around the outside as Anderson leads them going up the back straight the first time. Winston's got the second, Baisby in third, Godden's in fourth, but now Godden goes through into second place, getting round the outs of Daniel Winterburn as it is Anderson leads and Winterburn retains that second place, but Godden again back round the outside. Anderson the leader then, but Godden has now gone back through the second, Winterburn holds third, Baisby trying to squeeze through on the inside, good race for second, third and fourth, Anderson's got away at the front, Godden holds that second, it's Winterburn in third, Baisby's back in fourth, McDonald's in 5, Fortune is in 6, that's the top 6. That banking, Anderson in control at the front, then still trying to hold that second, Daniel Winston coming under pressure at third place, Mark Baisby making the move round the outside to go through the third place, got Winston get back through on the inside line, Anderson storming away at the front, he leads him onto that fourth, Godden's got that second, Baisby now up to third, Winterburn is in fourth, McDonald in 5, Fortune is in position number 6, that's the top 6, as we watch Anderson in the dip over that far side, 40 from on top, Godden's got the second, and Baisby's only a couple of lengths behind Godden now racing into that pitch corner, 40 from on time, Hunter Anderson picks up the winning right, going to be tight for second and third, a race to the line, just Godden gets second, Baisby third, Winterburn in 4, McDonald is in 5, Fortune is in 6th place. And Rob Finlow back in 7th place. That's a disappointing start for Rob. We're looking from the front of the field. He's actually finished in 7th place. Good race to start today's proceedings. Won by number 13, Hunter Anderson. Second, number 9, Mitch Godden. And third, number 3, Mark Baisby. 12, 14, 5, and number 6. Don't forget, it's all points counting today in all the heats, the semi-finals and the final. Every point counts today to get into these top places, so you need to score in all the heats, you need to score again in the semis, and of course the first rider across the line in the final need not necessarily be the winner of today's meeting, because all points count in all races. Revving up then for race number 4, second heat of the solos. Richard Andrew's being called back off the tapes there. Still waiting for the star to move away. He now moves away. Everybody's happy away to a clean break. They've all gone away cleanly. Who's going to believe they come by us? It's Adam Martin Sturgeon going from the inside. Dave Mears takes a quick way to that first corner, but Sturgeon sweeps round the outside. Mears has got that second place up the back straight. They go for the first time. It's Sturgeon leads him and Filmer in second. Mears has got the third. Taylor is in 4. Andrews in 5. Pease in 6. That's the top 6, and somebody's stopped over on that far side. The Sturgeon leads him and Filmer in second. Mears has got third. Taylor in 4. Andrews in 5. Pease in 6. Drew in 7. It looks like Gareth Winterburn has got machine problems. Number 17 to not the best of starts for Gareth then. As coming up that pits corner through a complete lap. Number 2 is still Sturgeon with the advantage. And Filmer holding second place. Mears has got the third. Taylor is in 4. Andrews in 5. Pease in 6. Drew in 7. That's the 7. Making their way up the back straight once again. The order the same. And Martin Sturgeon starting to dominate this second heat then on these solos. Filmer's got the second, but Dave Mears definitely getting closer in third place. Completing on the 4 then. Sturgeon leads, but Filmer in second. Mears has got the third. Taylor in 4. Pease up to 5. Andrews in 6. A 3 abreast of 5th, 6th and 7th place on the bank in 4 more time. As we see Martin Sturgeon leading into that pitch corner on lap number 4. Dave Mears again closing up on Adam Film that race for second and third. Martin Sturgeon gets one in right. Second is Adam Filmer. Third place Dave Mears. 4 is Richard Andrews. 5 Aaron Pease. 6 Stephen Taylor. 7th place Darren Drew. Race 4, sponsored by Bob Fletcher, has a win for number 15, Martin Sturgeon. Second, number 24, Adam Filmer. And third, number 19, Dave Mears. 22, 36, 23, and 20. Race 5, sponsored by Andy Jones of Foundhub. Glenn Phillips, David Radley, Danny Warwick, Jodie Hodgson, James Hartley, Mick Norton, Jason Newitt and David Spade. Ready for action for race number 5. Snollers move away up from the tapes. Clean break again. They've a good start so far this afternoon. Danny Warwick making a move around the outside. Warwick leads on that bank in the first time. Phillips has got the second. Radler's in third. David Radler's got third. He's gone straight to machine problems. He was in third place having a good ride and the bike has stopped. So it's Warwick who leads and Phillips holding that second place position. That's the top 2. They're completely over. Warwick on the outside. Phillips trying to squeeze 2 on the inside. Baker's got that third place position. Hartley is in 4th place. We watch that scrap of the front again. Glenn Phillips trying to get through an inch of Danny Warwick. These two are up together. Up the bank and they go into that pit corner. Phillips gets through an inch of Warwick. This time pushing Warwick wide coming up that bank. And it's Phillips who leads the leader there. Complete lap number 2. Warwick has got the second. Spade still hanging on to third. Hartley good ride in 4. Lewis up to 5. Hodgson's in 6. Norton in 7. As you watch Glenn Phillips now starting to get away from Danny Warwick. That's scrap for first and second place in heat number 3. It's Phillips who leads them on to 4 then. Warwick still holds the second place position. Quite a gap then to David Spade in third. James Hartley had a good ride in 4. Newitt's got 5. Hodgson 6. Norton still in 7. They go up the bank in 44 time. Glenn Phillips really getting away then from Danny Warwick. Glenn Phillips gets him winning ride. Second place is Danny Warwick using every inch of track there in second. David Spade has got the third. Hartley in 4. Lewis in 5. Hodgson 6. Norton in 7. Andy Jones, a sponsor then of race number 5, won by number 42. That's Glenn Phillips. Second number 52, Danny Warwick. And third number 82, David Spate. 56, 80, 53, and 67. If anybody wants a program, we do have one spare program here in the PA box. If anybody would like to come and get it, we do have one spare program. Thanks, Keith, for that program. So we move on to race 6. Neil and Sally Gordon of Woolhub are the sponsors. And race 6, quite a few changes. Delete number 91, Rod Malcolm, and in 189, Rod Snow. Delete 611, John Cox, put in 182, Barry Powell. So Rob Snow, Charlie Powell, James Shanes, Georgie Wood, Ben Millichap, Scott Cresswell, Barry Powell and Ben Hillsley are the riders for race 6. Interesting how Georgie Wood goes and most of his racing on the 350 class. So far he's dominated this class virtually everywhere, so be interested to see how he shapes up on the 500. He has been some of the times he's clocked on the 350 has been as quick as some of the 500 times, so be interested to see how Georgie goes on the 500 this afternoon. All get away to a clean break, and we look from the combines, and James Shanes has gone through, so Ben Millichap, Georgie will have made the best of starts. He's in 4th place, they got the back straight for the first time then. It's Shanes who leads, Hills has gone through in a second. Millichap has got the 3rd, Georgie Wood winding on round the outside, goes from 4th to 3rd now, looking for that 2nd place for Georgie Wood, William push wide by Georgie Wood travelling around the outside. As Shanes leads then, but Wood holding the 2nd, Hills has got the 3rd, Millichap in 4th, Cresswell is in 5, that's the top 5 as a race at the back straight once again. It's still the spectacular style of James Shanes building a big lead at the front, and he looks back to see Georgie Wood having a good ride there in 2nd place. But it's Cresswell 5, Charlie Powell surprising back in 6th. That's the top 6, coming up the back straight once again. Shanes the clear leader from Wood holding at 2nd. Millichap is in 3rd. Cresswell's gone through to 4th place. Shanes leads on the 4th, and Wood using every inch of track holds up 2nd. Look behind to see Millichap hanging on to 3rd. Hillsley in 5, Charlie Powell still back in 6th place, rather surprising, and looking improvement on that 6th place. As James Shanes coasts into that 5th corner, 4 feet front of the time. Impressive stuff from the youngster. James Shanes wins that heat. 2nd place is Georgie Wood. 3rd place is going to be Ben Millichap. 4th, they're locked together. Charlie Powell's at the 4, Hillsley in 5, Cresswell in 6th. Followed by Barry Powell and Rob Snow. Result of race number 6 and a win for number 93, James Shanes. 2nd, number 96, Georgie Wood, and 3rd, 130, Ben Millichap. 92, 821, 200, 182, and 189. Right, race 7 is the start of the Big Chairs Qualifier, race number 7, sponsored by Dave and Simon Bevis. Right, the first in the big chair, we got Lee Jones, Ian Hawley, Peter Lloyd, Daz Whetstone, Mick Cave, Gareth Williams, Myles Simmons, Kevin Woodley, Neil Owen, Jason Farwell, Joe Sturridge and Nick Dement. So, Myles, of course, won this qualifier in Cornwall last year. And he's been in tip-top form. Neil Owen's always worth watching. Joe Sturridge having a good season. Peter Lloyd is always there or thereabouts. And Mick Cave, of course, Mick's been racing for many, many years now. Did a lot on the Sidecar Speedway. And Lee Jones, who has the 6 crews then for race 7. For the riders for race 7, 1 minute. Right up on the bank, and then for the start of the chairs, he's making a big sweep down that back straight. Should be some hair-raising sidecar action. Race number 7, the first heat of this. Get away to a clean break. Myles Simmons is the leader going down the dip for the first time. Looks like Peter Lloyd's gone through in second. Mick Cave is in third place. Neil Owen in fourth. That's the top 4. Sweeping by us for the first time. It's Simmons who leads. He's gone wide. Peter Lloyd trying to find a way from the inside. Mick Cave has got the first. Neil Owen surprised. Jones in 5, Joe Sturridge surprising at the back as they go down the back straight once again. It's Simmons and Woodley who lead, but Peter Lloyd's got them this side step. Look at the speed of Myles Simmons climbing up that banking for the second time then. Simmons leads, but Lloyd on in second. Cave has got the third. Jones having a good one in fourth. Sturridge up the 5, and Neil Owen surprisingly back in 6th place. We're not used to seeing Neil Owen so far back. He's looking at a much better ride than that. But Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley getting away at the front end, and Peter Lloyd still holding that second place. Mick Cave hanging on the third. These three have got away for the remainder of the field. Lost that flag at them. Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. Peter Lloyd does Wentworth in front of second. Mick Cave is in third. Lee Jones in fourth. Joe Sturridge looking for the monster. And a disappointing opening ride for Neil Owen back in 6th place. Coming off that banking then for more time. Last year's qualifier winner wins his opening race here today. Myles Simmons, Kevin Woodley. Kevin Woodley right. Peter Lloyd gets a second. Mick Cave is in third. Lee Jones hangs on to 4. Joe Sturridge in 5. A disappointing ride for Neil Owen back there in 6th place. Race 7 result there. A win for number 9, Myles Simmons, Kevin Woodley. Second, number 4, Peter Lloyd does Whetstone. And third, number 5, Mick Cave, Gareth Williams. 3, 13, and number 12. Race 8, delete number 25, and Paul Johnson will be number 24. So Matt Fumarola, Simon Hill, Will Penfold, Paul Johnson, Robbie Wilson. So we look over on that far side then for the second heat of big chair action. 5 crews in action this time. Mid-Shires Grasstrack. And it's Paul Johnson made a good start, and Robbie Wilson to crew that have gone with it. They're going to be 4 abreast, climbing the banking for the first time. Matt Fumarola trying to find a way through on the inside, so Simon Hill. Look at the action coming off that corner there. It's Paul Johnson leading them, and really shot wide there, and Simon Hill has gone through on the inside, 3 abreast for second place. As Paul Johnson's getting away the front, Fumarola still holds on that second. Robbie Wilson goes between 2 riders to go through in the second place. Super ride there by Robbie Wilson on the inside of Fumarola, on the outside of Simon Hill. As Johnson leads company 2, Robbie Wilson knocks it completely up there, acts on the second. Fumarola again trying to get back round the outside. Robbie Wilson on the inside. Fumarola swept back round the outside to retake that second place. As Paul Johnson leading from Fumarola in second. Robbie Wilson's got that third. Now Wilson dives back through in the second. Fumarola coming right round the outside to try and retake that second place. As Johnson leads him on the third. Fumarola's retaking that second. Robbie Wilson squeezed back through on the inside. Fumarola again back round the outside to squeeze back through in the second place. Robbie Wilson trying to close the gap and get back through on the inside. Tremendous action. The second and third is Paul Johnson as the leader. Robbie Wilson's pushed Fumarola wide in an effort to get that second place. Paul Johnson wins it. Robbie Wilson gets second. Fumarola in third. Simon Hill is in fourth. And then Will Penfold in 5th place. But what a super race there for second and third places. Super action there, race number 8, sponsored by Mid-Shires Grasstrack Club, a win for number 24. That's Paul Johnson and Carl Pugh in the chair. Second, number 42, Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steer. And third, number 15, Matt Fumarola, Dan Crawford. What a great race there for second and third places. Then 16 and 22. And we go then to race 9, sponsored by Advanced Couriers UK Limited. And in race 9, we've got Gareth Winterburn with change of passenger, Liam Brown in the chair. Clive Stoneman and Roland Broomfield finished third in this meeting last year. We don't know whether Simon Beanie will be out, whether Gareth Bedminster's got here yet. Will Offen, John Stafford and Paul Whitelam. So just the 5 crews coming out then for race number 9. Race 9 on the line, Paul Whitelam's made a cracking start, he's got away, Gareth Winterburn has completely left the line, he's lost at 5 at the moment, he now goes through into 4th place, but Paul Whitelam has stolen the march up front, it's Will Offen who's got the second, Clive Stoneman in third, Gareth Winterburn working overtime around the second place, climbing the bank in for the first time, as Whitelam leads then, it's Stoneman who's got the second, look at the speed of Gareth Winterburn, going round the outside, he's picked up 2 crews to go through in his second place, as Whitelam leads from Winterburn in second, Stoneman's in third, it's Will Offen in 4th place, up to top 4, they complete lap number 2, still Paul Whitelam leads, Gareth Winterburn holding that second, but Clive Stoneman's got the third, Will Offen is in 4, John Stafford in 5, and Gareth Winterburn's got Paul Whitelam on his sides now as they go in the dip and up the bank, and look at the speed of Gareth Winterburn, oh my word, Paul Whitelam's gone off. Paul Whitelam has gone off in a big way, going up that banking. That is a very, very hair-raising and very nasty moment. Race 10 of this Masters Qualifier, which is sponsored by Mugs and Mats. And we will go back to race number 9. So it's Joe Mott, Pete Colvin, Tris Winterburn, Henry Purcell, the replacement for 174, John Hiscott, Fred Skinner and Philip Wynn. So this is race 10 on the line now, sidecar race 10. Pete Colvin making a good start, easily to go in the back straight. The first time John Hiscott's gone through, but Pete Colvin retakes the lead there as they climb the banking for the first time. Pete Colvin, John Hiscott has gone through in the second, looks like Tris Winterburn picking up the third place. They've all gone wide. Tris Winterburn trying to squeeze from the inside. Winterburn does go on the inside, but Colvin leads from Winterburn in second. Hiscott has got that third place. Joe Mark is in 4th, but Fred Skinner in 5th place. Going down the back straight once again. Tris Winterburn again trying to get through on the inside. Pete Colvin locked together the first and second places. Sliding out the bank, and again Pete Colvin's gone really wide. Tris Winterburn has gone through on the inside, and Winterburn leads it, but Colvin has got second. Hiscott is in third. Mark is in 4th. Skinner in 5. Down the back straight once again. It's still Tris Winterburn. Pete Colvin trying to find a line round the outside as they climb that bank on that top corner once again. Tris Winterburn, Henry Purcell there clear of Pete and Steve Colvin, who've got the second. John Hiscott and Carl Bauer in third. Fred Skinner is trying to get through into Joe Mark. Colvin's come to a stop. The one-time race leader has come to a stop as they started the last lap. So Tris Winterburn well clear up the front then, up the bank, and they go for the final time in a very eventful race number 10. It's Tris Winterburn and Henry Purcell who pick up the winning ride. John Hiscock and Carl Bell get the second. Joe Mark is in third. Fred Skinner is fourth place. Well, A very eventful race number 10 then, won by the reserve, number 47, Tris Winterburn, Henry Purcell. Second, number 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. And third, number 98, Joe Mogg, Jake Cutler. Fourth, 228. We now should be moving back to race number 9. Right, we move on then to the rerun of race number 9 then. So we've got Clive Stoneman, Will Offen, John Stafford and Paul Whitelam. They're on the track then for race number 9, this very eventful race 9, which we are now going back to. Sponsored by Advanced Couriers UK Limited. So revving up over on that far side, Paul Whitelam making a good start. They need to go in the back straight the first time, but it's Will Offen has gone through on the inside. Clive Stoneman's following through. Paul Whitelam settles there in third place. They come off the banking for the first time. Then they're going 3 abreast for first place. Will Offen on the inside. Paul Whitelam has got that second place. John Stafford is in third. That's the top 4. They go in the back straight once again. Offen leads. Then Stoneman in second. Whitelam is in third. Stafford is in fourth place. Good scrap at the front between Clive Stoneman and Will Offen for first and second place. And Paul Whitelam getting ever close in third place position. Offen leads. Can put it in second. Whitelam is in third, Stafford is in fourth place. They go to the back straight once again. Still Will Offen and Nicky Owen lead them. Clive Stoneman and Roland Broomfield hold that second place. Paul Whitelam, Colin Blackburn have got the third place position. Paul Whitelam again looking to improve on that third place. They move it on the 4 this time then. It's Offen and lead them, but Stoneman in second. Whitelam is in third. Stafford is in fourth place. They go in the back straight 40 from the time once again. Paul Whitelam looking to improve upon that third place. Then Clive Stoneman's almost got through on the inside. Will Offen Super Race going in that bank in 40 from the time. Will Offen's gone wide. Clive Stoneman dies for the inside line of race. Pull the line and it's crossed the line virtually together there. We'll leave that one for a lap score as Paul Whitelam gets third and John Stafford in fourth place for a desperately tight finish there in the rerun of race number 9. Results. A win for number 80, Will Offen, Nicky Owen. Second, number 57, Clive Stoneman, Roland Broomfield. And third, number 92, Paul Whitelam, Colin Blackburn, who was riding machine number 99. And then fourth was number 81. Right, we go on then to race 11. Second leg of the 500 sidecars, adding number 4, Simon Beard and Anthony Goodwin. PIP printing of Hereford, the sponsor then for race number 11, the start of the second leg of the 500 sidecars. Taking a good start, Sean Harvey's got away in second, Simon Beard's in third, they're 3 abreast the first place, Barryman in front to find a way through on the inside as Sean Harvey leads, going up the back straight for the first time. Radley's got the second, Beard is in third, Bennett is in 4, Richard's in 5, that's a 5, coming off that pit bend, banking again and down the dip they come, it's still Sean Harvey with his Simon Beard, one and squeeze on the inside, Radley, and Simon Beard has got through into Radley. Can Radley get back round the outside? No, he cuts it back for a move, back up the inside, but Beard blocked that move and hangs on to second place as Harvey leads from Beard in second. Radley's got the third, Bennett in 4, Richards in 5, that's still the 5 as they complete lap number 2 then. second. Nick and Abby Randy have got the third. Very Life and Use are in fourth place. We've lost Keith Richards over on that far side of the track. As multi-British champion Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg lead up to that pits corner once again. Simon Beard again getting very close in second place. Last that flag comes out then for Sean Harvey. Radley's got the third. Bennett is in fourth place. Bennett trying to squeeze on the into Radley to try and pinch that third place, but Nick Radley again back round the outside to retake that third as Sean Harvey climbs the banking for the funnel time and into that pits corner he goes, picks up the winning ride. Sean Harvey gets the winning ride. Second place is Simon Beard. Third is Nick Radley. Fourth, Barry Bennett. Race 11, PIP Printing of Hereford are the sponsors, won by number 72, Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. Second, number 4, Simon Beard and Anthony Goodwin. And third, number 21, Nick and Abby Radley. Fourth, number 7. Race 12, delete 1, 2, 3, Paul Moorcock. Sponsors are Jack and Katie Meredith. So race 12, Tony Cook, Mark Costa, Dave Carville and Dan Berwick, the 4 crews in action. Revving up then for race 12, another heat of the 500 sidecars, they all get away. It looks like Mark Costa's going to be about to take off for the first time, Dan Berwick in his second, Dave Carville in third, Tony Cook in fourth place, virtually 3 abreast there for first place, and Dan Berwick squeezed so on the inside, but Costa swept back round the outside to retake the lead. Costa leads from Berwick in second, Carville has got the third, Cook is in fourth place, Dave Carville making a big move round the outside of Dan Berwick to try and get that second place as Mark Costa still leads. Again right round the outside, trying to get round the outside. Berwick on the end track, or Tony Cook trying to squeeze from the inside. Super ride by Dave Carville, full Dan Berwick there. Berwick went wide to block him on the outside, and Carville slipped through on the inside line as Costa leads from Carville in second. Berwick again right round the outside. Cook trying to squeeze through on the inside line. Costa leads from Carville in second. Cook is now up to third. Berwick has gone from second to fourth as they race up the back straight once again. Costa's wide again, Dave Carville trying to get through on the inside, but Costa blocked that move, and there goes Cookie with a move round the outside on that pits corner as Costa leads from Carville in second. Cookie's got the third. Berwick is in fourth place. On the last 4 they go. Right round the outside of that banking. Has he got the speed to get round the outside? Cook got back inside Carville. Carville comes again to retake second place as Costa leads from Carville in second. Cook has got the third. Berwick is in fourth place. Off the bank and they come for the funnel time. Mark Costa's done one to get a chance for Dave Carville against Costa gets winning right. Second Dave Carville, third Tony Cook, fourth place it's Dan Berwick. Race 12, sponsored by Jack and Katie Meredith, was won by number 37, Mark Costa and Sam Heath. Second, number 55, Dave Carville, Richard Fillimore. And third, number 10, Tony Cook, Paul Smith. Fourth, number 68. Right, race 13, solos. Harlan Cook is a non-starter. 91 Rod Malcham is a non-starter. The replacement is 189 Rob Snow. And obviously, unless he can get a spare part, David Radley will also be a non-starter. So, looking at race 13, Martin Sturgeon won his opening ride. Mitch Godden got a good second place in his, and Ben Millichap was third in his first outing. So on the line then for race 13, the start of the second leg of the solo qualifier. Everybody gets away. Mitch Godden made a good start while his Sturgeon got with himself. Then Millichap got the lead going in that top corner. Millichap goes starting through on the inside in the second place. The Sturgeon's gone round the outside. The Sturgeon's got problems there. Winner first to make Martin Sturgeon's picked up a problem. Also got a fall up on that top corner. James Hartley has dropped it as well. So we got Mitch Godden as the race leader then from wide Stephen Taylor is up to third place. Rob Snow is in fourth. And problems for Hartley on that top corner. As Godden is a race leader then. Millichap has got the second. Taylor is in third. These are getting away from Snow has got that fourth place position. Starting down the bank in one step. Behind him. Millichap has got that second. Still Taylor has got the third place position. Rob Snow quite way back in fourth place. One of the depleted lines. Number 13. As Godden leads then from Millichap in second. Taylor's got the third. Snow is in fourth place. Lost that flag then for Mitch Godden. He's well clear of Millichap in second. Stephen Taylor consolidating that third. Rob Snow's going to pick up fourth place points. We see Godden in the dip on that far side. Up the bank he goes. For the far side. Good lead over Ben Millichap. That means a second place in a win for Mitch Godden is opening two. Mitch Godden wins race 13. Second place is then Millichap. Third Stephen Taylor. Fourth place Rob Snow. So Dual Sport Motorcycles of Ledbury sponsored race 13, won by number 9 Mitch Godden. Second number 130 Ben Millichap, and third number 23 Stephen Taylor. Fourth 189.
That one in the middle down there, what are you doing with it?
Race 14, Renaissance Clothing and Accessories for Men of Ledbury are the sponsors. Right, race 14 then, interesting indeed. Hunter Anderson won his opening ride, so did James Shanes. Gareth Hickmott and Rob Finley had a 6. Gareth Hickmott didn't score, so important races for those four for different reasons, obviously. So James Shanes, Hunter Anderson, impressive winners first time out there, back in action, race 14. For Richard Andrews, 2 minutes. One minute. Richard Andrews excluded for exceeding the 2-minute time allowance. Richard Andrews excluded from race 14. Barry Powell as a replacement, 182 for 611, John Cox. Intriguing race number 14. Everybody gets away, slight lifting there by Mick Norton. It's under Anderson, he's got the bank in the first half. Anderson has got that second place, Finlow in third, Iqbal in fourth, Powell was in five. That's the five they got the back straight for the first time. Then Shane's lead for Anderson holding that second place position. Finlow's gone through in the third. Looks like Barry Powell in fourth. Gareth Winterburn got machine wrong again. The Shane to the lead there for Anderson holding second. Finlow in third. Powell in fourth. Hudson in five. Norton in six. 2 and machine problems there. Poor Gareth Winterburn, he's left himself a mountain to climb now if he wants to qualify. There's James Shanes who's getting well clear of Hunter Anderson to complete that lap there. Shanes the leader, but Anderson holding second. Finlow has got the third. Powell's in four, Hudson five, in six. James Shanes really storming away from Hunter Anderson. They both won their opening ride, but Hunter Anderson can't get anywhere near James Shanes at the moment. As Shanes leads him on the ball then, but Anderson holds that second. He looks behind to see Finlow having that third. Powell's got the four, Hudson in five, Norton is in six, and James Shanes in the dip on that far side. One more time he's going to make it 2-2 at this qualifier here this afternoon. James Shanes, very impressive stuff again. Second place Hunter Anderson, third Rob Finlow. Fourth, Barry Powell. Five, Jody Hodgson. Sixth place, Mick Norton. Race 14, won by number 93, James Shanes. Second, number 13, Hunter Anderson. And third, number 6, Rob Finlow. 182, 53, 67. Race 15 should be as per programme, and race 15 sponsored by Bits and Bob's Property and Garden Maintenance of Ledbury.
Race 15, Daniel Winton, a good opening ride out in Lake Mere, settled down and Phil with Danny Warwick. For the second place, Georgie Wood picked up the second place, a very competitive. Race number 15 is next on the programme.
He's in fifth place, he squeezed round the outside, he's gone through in third place. Look at that second place of Daniel Winter. Dan Warwick leads, going on the back straight for the first time. Warwick leads to Winter in second. Wood winding on round the outside and moved through into second place. The Warwick leads and Wood on to the second. Winter gets back to on the inside. These two got together for second place. Wood again will have to sweep right round the outside of the bank, and he does go round the bank, and he's got round Winter. He's on Warwick's shoulder now, going up that back straight. Once again, Warwick leads from Wood in second. Winter in third. Mears in fourth. Filmer's in five. Georgie Wood again winding on right round the outside. These two are off together for first and second. Warwick on the inside. Wood again making a move back round the outside. Georgie Wood has got round the outside of Danny Warwick. Red flags are out. Red flags are out. Red flags out. And they're really motoring on, but they are coming to a stop now. So that was a shame, because that was one hell of a race between Dan Warwick and Georgie Wood. Right, race 16 on the line then, another heat of solo action. So for the tapes for race number 16 then, Mark Bates has made a good start, so Phillips is third away. Charlie Powell has made the best of starts again. They go up the bank in for the first time. Then Baisley leads, but McDonald has got that second. Phillips is hanging on to third place. Charlie Powell is in four. That's the top four. They climb that bank and into the pits corner for the first time. Then Baisley goes wide. Phillips going to squeeze on the inside. Phillips has got ready. McDonald in the second place is Baisley leads, and Phillips in second. McDonald in third. Powell still holds that fourth place. Up the top four as they go in the dip once again. Baisley leads. Phillips is stalking in there in second place. Baisley goes wide again. Phillips takes a much tighter line. Charlie Powell looking to get round the edge towards McDonald. Baisley and Phillips in second. McDonald in third. Powell is in fourth place. That's still the top four. David Spade in five. Cresswell in six. Pease in seven. That's a seven. But Baisley still leads, and they go into the pits corner once again. Phillips can't seem to close the gap there. In second place, Charlie Powell making a big move again. As Baisley leads him on the forward. Phillips in second. McDonald in third. It's Spade in fourth. Powell is in five. Cresswell six. Pease still in seven. And Powell has gone on the edge of Spade to move in the fourth place. And Glenn Phillips on the shoulder of Baisley now going into that pits corner for the final time. Baisley goes wide. Phillips coming right round the outside. Well, Baisley gets winning right. Second is Glenn Phillips. McDonald is third. Powell is fourth. Spade is five. Cresswell six. Pease in seventh place. Good action again in race number 16 there, won by Mark Baisby. Second number 42, Glenn Phillips. And third number 14, Rodney McDonald. 92, 82, 200 and 36. We now move back to race number 15 rerun. So race 15 rerun, and what a great race it was when it was stopped between Danny Warwick and Georgie Wood. Georgie having to do it the hard way from the back. He hasn't made one start all the afternoon, but he's treating us to some thrilling racing with his from the back style of action, and we'll watch for him again in the rerun of race number 15. Upload the tapes, everybody's got away again. Once again, Daniel Wood just made a good start. Dave Mears made a cracking start. Georgie Wood, the best start he's made all the afternoon. He's in third place. He swept past three runners to go through in the first place. As Wood leads and Warwick's following him round the outside. Winterton goes through the third. Mears is in four. Filmer is in five. Fortune in six. That's the top six. Coming by to complete the opening lap. It's Wood in leads it. Warwick in second. Winterton having a good ride in third. Mears has got four. Fortune five. Filmer six. Newitt is in seven. That's a seven. Up the back straight they go once again. Georgie Wood looks to be coasting at the front this time. Then Dan Warwick has got that second. Daniel Winton in third now, coming under pressure for Dave Mears. That race development for third in fourth place. And Wood leads Edmund. Warwick in second. Winton in third. Mears in fourth. Fortune five. Filmer surprising back in six. Newitt in seven. Coming up the back straight once again, Georgie Wood start to get away at the front. Warwick's got that second. Winston desperately trying to close the gap there in third. The last lap flag goes out there for number 96, Georgie Wood. We're up behind to see Warwick. Winton in third. Mears is in fourth. Filmer's up to five. Fortune lost back to six. Newitt is in seventh place. That's a seven as Georgie Woods exits that pits corner and picks up his first winning ride of the afternoon. Georgie Wood gets the winning ride. Second, Danny Warwick. Third place, Dan Winterton. Fourth, Dave Mears. Five, Adam Filmer. Six, Rob Fortune. And seventh place, Jason Newitt. Race 15, Bits and Bob's Property and Garden Maintenance of Ledbury with a sponsor, won by number 96, Georgie Wood. Second, number 52, Danny Warwick. And third, number 12, Daniel Winterton. 19, 24, 5 and 80. Right, we now move across then to race number 17, start of the second leg of the big chairs, race number 17, this time sponsored by Nigel Farwell. So we've got Mick Cave, Myles Simmons, winner first time out, Will Penfold, Clive Stoneman, Paul Whitelam, And the reserve coming in, Tris Winterburn, Henry Purcell in place of 174. We assume it's Colin Blackburn as the passenger for Paul Whitelam, and we'll look to see what machine Paul is out on. With it, you know, he's on number 99's machine again, so obviously too much damage to his own bike for Paul, so he is going to be riding one of the Colvin's bikes for this race number 17. Is a passenger for Paul Whitelam this time. Mark Cossell is the passenger for Paul Whitelam as Clive Stumman makes a good start, but Will Penfold leads him going down that back straight for the first time. Then Myles Simmons back in 4th place and now drops back to 5th place. They come to that bank and then for the first time it's Penfold who has him on his end. And Stoneman's got the second, Mick Cave in 3rd. Tris Winterburn is in 4th, Myles Simmons in 5. Paul Whitelam surprises back in 6th place, and Will Penfold leads going to that back straight once again. Clive Stoneman has got that 2nd place. Mick Cave coming under pressure for that 3rd place. Tris Winterburn making a move around the outside, and Myles Simmons trying to find a way through on the inside. Oh, and Simmons comes through, and Mick Cave has got over there. Mick Cave has got over Myles Simmons, so on the inside, and Mick Cave goes over in a big way. So Mick Cave there comes to grief. Gareth Williams in the chair on the nasty moment there. Coming down that top banking again. And for race 18, Peter Lloyd, Matt Fumarola, Robbie Wilson, Pete Colvin and John Hiscock are the 5 crews. We need no Colin Blackburn. Pete Coleman right on the outside, John Hiscock one for the inside, Robbie Wilson on the inside. 5 crews line up. And when they go, Peter Lloyd's made a cracking start, Robbie Wilson's gone with him, so is Matt Fumarola. John Hiscock in 4, Pete Colvin is in 5, and Robbie Wilson dives on the inside of Peter Lloyd. These two locked together for first place. It's Robbie Wilson on the inside, Peter Lloyd making a move round the outside. Has got that 3rd place position. They climb the banking for the first time then. Wilson leads. Look at the speed of Peter Lloyd going round the outside, and the passenger's got his arm in the air. Problems there for Peter Lloyd. He was just about to make a move for the lead, and he's come to a stop going down that back straight, so desperately bad up there on Peter Lloyd as Robbie Wilson leads with Fumarola in 2nd. Hiscock has got the 3rd. Colvin is in 4th place. That's the 4 crews left then. Robbie Wilson, Bradley steer clear going down that back straight once again. It's still Matt Fumarola, Dan Crawford consolidating that 2nd place position. John Hiscock, Carbell in 3rd. It's Steve Coleman in 4th place. Equal distance between the 4 groups, but they move on the last one this time then. It's still Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steer, very much on course for their first winning ride of the afternoon. They're clear then of Matt Fumarola holding that 2nd place. John Hiscock's got the 3rd. Pete Colvin is in 4th place. Checker flag comes out and Robbie Wilson gets the winning ride. 2nd is Matt Fumarola. 3rd is John Hiscock. 4th place, Pete Colvin. Race 18 result then. A race sponsored by Nigel Farwell. Win for number 42, Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer. Second number 15, Matt Fumarola, Dan Crawford. And third number 184, John Hiscock, Carl Bell. Fourth number 99. We now move back then to race 17. Mick Cave is excluded as the primary cause for the stoppage. Crew number 5, so it'll be Myles Simmons, Will Penfold, Clive Stoneman, Tris Winterburn, the replacement for Shane Lingwood, Paul Whitelam with Mark Cosser in the chair. Clive Davis, can you answer your radio, please? Clive Davis, will you answer your radio, please? So cruising the line then for the rerun of race number 17. Away they go, Clive Stoneman making a good start, and it looks like Will Penfold has gone away with him. Myles Simmons has gone through into third place, that's the top three. They enter that top corner for the first time. Stoneman on the inside, Penfold goes to drive around the outside. Myles Simmons trying to come back on the inside run, but Stoneman leads him, but Simmons has gone for the second. Penfold is in third, Tris Winterburn trying to squeeze through on the inside, does get inside Penfold and move through into third place. The Stoneman leads, then Simmons in second, Winterburn through to third, Penfold back in fourth place, Paul Whitelam is in 5. That's the top 5 as they complete lap number 2 then. Stoneman the leader, but Simmons in second, Winterburn is in third, Penfold in 4, Paul Whitelam trying to squeeze from the inside. Will Penfold does get inside Penfold. Penfold squeaks back with the outside, but Paul Whitelam comes again to retake that 4th place position. Good race for 4th and 5th place. It's still Stoneman continues to lead. Myles Simmons again trying to find a way through on the inside run. Winterburn consolidating that third. Whitelam has gone round the outside to move through into 4th place this time. Penfold is in position number 5. That's the 5 as Clive Stoneman leads, going down the back straight then for the final time. These are going to be good points coming up for the rider number 57. Clive Stoneman, Roland Broomfield the chair. They get the winning ride. Myles Simmons picks up second, Tris Winterburn in third, Paul Whitelam in 4, Will Penfold in 5th place. Air ambulance is doing its fly pass at the moment. We didn't get any warning of that happening, but the air ambulance is doing its fly pass. If you look skywards, that is the air ambulance doing its fly pass at the moment. Well, we give the result of the rerun of race 17 then. The win for number 57, Clive Stoneman, Roland Broomfield. Second number 9, Myles Simmons, Kevin Woodley. And third number 47, Tris Winterburn, Henry Purcell. Then 92, that's Paul Whitelam riding machine number 99, so the result goes to 92 and 22. So revving up then for race number 19. Full 6 crew continue this time. Paul Johnson making a good start, but Joe Moggs made a better one. Mogg leads, but Johnson goes through on the inside. Neil Owen comes through, nowhere to go through into third place. Simon Bean is left on the line. This is first outing of the afternoon as Johnson leads and Mogg in second. Owen has got the third. Beanie in 6 after 6. They watch on that banking once again. It's still Paul Johnson who leads, but Neil Owen's gone through on the inside of Joe Mogg to go through. In his second place, he sets about chasing Paul Johnson and Carl Pugh. They lead coming off that banking on lap number 2 there. Johnson leader taking a wide line. Neil Owen taking a much tight line. He's got the Joe Mogg is in third. Fred Skinner's up the 4. Lee Jones in 5. Simon Beanie in position number 6. And Neil Owen closing Paul Johnson down. But Paul Johnson very quick going down that back straight up the bank, and they go. About 6 bites between first and second. Johnson takes a wide line. Neil Owen taking a much tighter line, closing up on Paul Johnson. And Johnson leads him on the 4 then. Neil Owen holding second. Marcus got the third. Skinner in 4. Jones in 5. Beanie in 6. And Neil Owen almost through on the into the Paul Johnson on the exit from that pits corner. At the bottom then they go once again. And Neil Owen having a real good go at Paul Johnson, trying to find a way through on the inside. Johnson taking a much tighter line then. Johnson gets one in line. Second is Neil Owen. With a 6 Mike again on the thing. Third Joe Mark. 4 Fred Skinner. 5 Lee Jones. 6 Simon Beanie. Race 19 result to win then for number 24. That's Paul Johnson and Carl Pugh. Second, number 12, Neil Owen and Jason Farwell. And third, number 98, Joe Mark J. Cutler. 2 to 8, 3 and 76. Race 20 for number 13, Joe Sturridge. 16, Simon Heel. 48, Gareth Winterburn will be desperate for points this time. Had a no score in his first outing. Liam Brown in the chair. Willoff and John Stafford and Philip Wynn. Should be 6 crews again for race number 20. So there's 6 crews coming into line then for race number 20. Gareth Winterburn right over on that far side, just waiting for Simon Heel. He's got to go on the inside of Gareth Winterburn. And we've got Joe Sturridge. Well off and right on the inside for another heat of sidecar action. Away they go, Gareth Winterburn making a good start. Willoff has gone through in second. Simon Hill is picking up the third. John Stafford in 4. Joe Sturridge is in 5. So 1 crew missing this time then. As it is Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown. Then he combines the first time. Then Simon Hill has gone down second place. John Stafford in 4. Joe Sturridge is in 5th place. Down the back straight they go once again. Willoff and having to go with Simon Hill. That good race for 2nd and 3rd places as Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown. They're clear at the front end, coming on to complete lap number 2, using every inch of track, coming off that bank. And Winterburn and Hill holding second. Off is the 3rd. Stafford is in 4. Sturridge is in 5. That's the 5 as they make their way down the back straight once again. It's still Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown really getting away in this race number 20. Last lap flag out then for crew number 48 then. Simon Hill consolidating that second. Willoff has got the 3rd. John Stafford trying to find a way through it. John Stafford, good race for 4th and 5th. And Sturridge has gone through on the inside to move through into 4th place. As Gareth Winterburn leads into that top corner for the final time. It's maximum points coming the way of crew number 48. Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown. 2nd place goes to Simon Hill, Terry Madley. 3rd Willoff and Nicky Owen. 4th is Joe Sturridge, Mick Cave. And 5th place it's John Stafford, Terry Morals. Race number 20 result to win for number 48, Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown. 2nd number 16, Simon Hill, Terry Madley. And 3rd number 80, Willoff and Nicky Owen.
I wouldn't do that here.
13 and 81. Race 21, Brandon Toolhire of Ledbury on the sponsor of race number 21. We go back to the support class with the 500 sidecars, delete 1, 2, 3. Adding number 4, Simon Beard and Anthony Goodwin.
Too much information.
Race number 21, start of the 3rd leg of the 500 sidecar. Support the 4 crews in action then for this race. Number 21, Simon Beard. Shoulder to shoulder going into that top corner. Simon Beard on the inside. Sean Harvey trying to get round the outside. Now cuts back for the inside run. They're locked together going up the back straight. Beard on the outside. Harvey again on the inside. Cook has got that 3rd. Berwick is in 4th place. Super Action for 1st and 2nd places. They complete lap number 1. Simon Beard with a slight advantage over Sean Harvey. 2nd, 3rd. Berwick is in 4th place. He wants that scrap at the front, but Simon Beard seems to be withstanding everything that Sean Harvey can throw at him at the moment, and Simon Beard is getting away at the front. Sean Harvey still holds that second. It's Tony Cook in 3rd. Dan Berwick is in 4th place. So it is Simon Beard and Anthony Goodwin looking at the Sean Harvey getting up back in 2nd place. Tony Cook and Paul Smith have got the 3rd. Dan Berwick, Mark Hopkins in 4th place. Equal distance between the 4 crews. They hit that pits corner once again. Beard looking really impressive here this afternoon, looking really quick as well. He leads them onto that 4 then. Holding that 2nd. Cook has got the 3rd. Berwick is in 4th place. Down the back straight for the pummel time goes your race leader. He's well away from Sean Harvey now. Cook has got that 3rd place. Berwick gets a little bit close in position number 4. The leader coming off that pits corner for the pummel time. It's Simon Beard and really impressive when he rides. 2nd place goes to Sean Harvey. Tony Cook gets 3rd. Dan Berwick in 4th place. Race 21 result then. A win for number 4, Simon Beard and Anthony Goodwin. Second number 72, Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. And 3rd number 10, Tony Cook and Paul Smith. 4th number 68. And we go to race number 22, another heat of the 500 sidecar, sponsored by the full pitcher of Ledbury. Race 22, Barry Bennett, Nick Radley, Mark Costa, Dave Carmel and Keith Richards, a 5 crew in action for race number 22. Then for another heat of the 500 sidecars. Nick Radley's made a good start. Mark Costa's the crew is coming. Radley leads for the first time this afternoon. Costa's in 2nd. Barry Bennett making a move around the outside to go through the 3rd place and looking back 2nd place of Nick Radley. Dave Carmel trying to squeeze through on the inside, gets inside Bennett. Bennett returns a compliment by moving back through into 3rd place again. He's on the shoulder of Nick Radley halfway around that pits corner as Radley leads him and Costa's Carmel in 4, Richard in 5, nothing much between the top 4 as they go up the back straight once again. It's still Radley leads. Costa holding a tight line, trying to close the gap on Nick Radley in the dip on that far side of the track. Bennett's got the 3rd now, coming under pressure again from Dave Carville, looking for that 3rd place position. It's still Nick Radley leads. Mark Costa trying to squeeze on the inside of the Radley's lead. Up the banking once again. Costa has got that 2nd place. Bennett's got the 3rd, but Dave Carville's dived through on the inside. Barry Bennett again, back round the outside to retake that 3rd place. Nothing much between the 4 of them as they hit the banking on that pits corner once again. It's still Radley leads from Costa holding the inside line. Bennett again forcing around the outside. Dave Carver's trying to squeeze away through on the inside as Nick and Abby Radley lead going up the back straight then for the 4 time. Mark Costa still holds that 2nd place. Barry Bennett in 3rd. Dave Carvel in 4. Keith Richards in 5. Carvel again making a move for that 3rd place of Barry Bennett on the exit from that pits corner. Nick Radley gets his first reward of the afternoon. 2nd is Mark Costa, 3rd Barry Bennett, 4th place Dave Carvel, 5th place Keith Richards. Race 22 result. To win for number 21, Nick and Abby Radley. 2nd number 37, Mark Costa, Sam Heath. And third, number 7, Barry Bennett, Ivan Hughes. 55-1-4-3. Race 23 sees us move into the third leg for the Masters Challenge. And our sponsor, race number 23, Calvin and Sally Palmer. Interesting lineup for race 23. Mitch Godden and Rodney McDonald both well up with the scoring. Dave Mears, Adam Filmer, James Hartley, David Spate, Unbeaten, James Shanes, and Scott Cresswell contest race number 23. So on the line then for this 23rd race, the start of the third leg for the solos. Can anybody get near James Shanes? That's the question at the moment. Away they go to a pretty even start there. Godden's made a good start on the inside where James Shanes is third at the moment. Now goes through in the second place as Godden leads that corner the first time. James Shanes sweeps round the outside to move through into second place as Godden leads up the back straight up for the first time. Shanes has got the second. David Spade in third. Rodney McDonald in fourth. Shanes at a nasty moment down the inside. Mitch Godden using every inch of track. Second, McDonald in third. Spade in fourth. Mears in five. Filmer in six. Cresswell in seven. Up to seven. Shanes again. Trying to sweep inside Mitch Godden, but Godden putting all his experience to play. He leads up that banking once again into that pits corner. Shanes very quick on the inside. Got the contrasting lines in Shanes. Godden round the outside. Godden seems to know exactly what he's doing. Shanes makes a big move through on the inside. Godden again back round the outside to retake the fight between these two. Shanes again cuts back inside Godden on the entry to the pits corner. He's gone wide. Will Godden switch it back to the inside run? As Shanes leads it, but Godden second. On the four goes Shanes. Godden has got the second. McDonald in third. Mears in fourth. Spade in five. Filmer in six. And James Shanes leads going on the back straight for the final time. Superb stuff there from James Shanes. Looked at Mitch Godden got the measure of him, but he's pulled his way through, and James Shanes makes it 3 to 3. Second is Mitch Godden. Third place Rodney McDonald. Fourth Dave Mears. 5 David Spade. 6 Adam Filmer. 7 Scott Cresswell. 8th place James Hartley. Race number 23, and he really is the man to catch now this afternoon. It's a very impressive win for number 93, James Shanes. Second, number 9, Mitch Godden, and third, number 14, Rodney McDonald. 19, 82, 24, 200, and 56. Race 24, delete number 7. Delete number 91, Rod Malction. Put in number 189, Rob Snow. And delete 611, John Cox, and put in 182, Barry Powell. So no Holland Cup. Delete 91, put in 189, Rob Snow. And delete 611 and put in 182, Barry Powell. So as we look at the things, Martin Sturgeon a win and a no score. We've got Glenn Phillips, who's pretty high up in the scoring. David Radley, well, if he can get the bike to ride, he'll need to get some points. He's failed to score from his opening 2. Looks if somebody's can't get the machine started then for race number 24. Away we go then with race number 24. And it is the Glen Phillips to lead over the banking for the first time. Rob Fortune goes to the second. Martin Sturgeon has got the third place, and Sturgeon making the move around the edge of Fortune to go through into that second place position. Coming off that banking for the first time and completing lap number 1. Then Phillips is the clear leader. Somewhat decimated lineup. This Phillips leads it. Sturgeon has got the second, Fortune in third. Andrews is in 4. Rob Snow in position number 5. We lost 1 or 2 riders for this heat then. And Phillips is coasting at the front. He's clear then from Sturgeon still holding that second, Fortune in third. Andrews closed the gap in 4th place. He's more a long way clear of Rob Snow. Phillips on the banking once again. Sturgeon on in second, Fortune in third. Andrews gets close in 4. Rob Snow in position number 5. In this race, number 24 then. There's Ben Phillips well in control at the front then. Commanding lead as he sweeps off that pitch banking and comes to start his last lap this time then. Phillips the clear leader from Sturgeon holding second. Fortune has got the third. Andrews in 4th. Snow in position number 5. The leader halfway up that back straight in race number 24. That leader is Glenn Phillips, going to pick up points in this race number 24. So Glenn Phillips gets the winning ride. Second place goes to Martin Sturgeon. Third is Rob Fortune. 4th Richard Andrews, and in 5th place it's Rob Snow. Race 24 result, to win for number 42, Glenn Phillips. Second number 15, Martin Sturgeon. And third number 5, Rob Fortune. 22 and 189. That race sponsored by Guernsey Sand Race Committee. Race 25 sponsored by Alan Williams in memory of Ken Williams, rider 31 of the 60s. So Mark Baisby very much in contention. Hunter Anderson's only dropped 1 point so far. Danny Warwick 2 second places to his name. Ben Miller Chap's been in the thick of the action. Gareth Hickbott will be desperate for points. He's had 2 engine failures in his opening 2 rides. We'll be going with race number 25 to an interesting Mark Baisby. So is Anderson, so is Danny Warwick, and Ben Miller also gets away. Warwick on the inside, Anderson making a sweep round the outside. Looks if Charlie Fowler's ball on that top corner as Warwick gets inside Anderson. The lead going in the pits corner for the first time then. It's Warwick on the inside, Anderson coming right round the outside. Warwick pushes it wide, but Anderson gets round the outside. Anderson leads in the second. Baisby is on the third. It's 6-1 in 4. Billy Shepherd in 5, Norton in 6, that's the top 6. We see then Hunter Anderson clear, going up that back straight once again. Look at Dan Warwick going to pick up his second place of the afternoon. Complete lap number 2. Hunter Anderson leads, Danny Warwick in second. Baisby has got the third. Norton is in 4, Billy Shepherd in 5. Really wide line by Mick Cave in 6th, and Darren Drew in 7th place. That's a 7. While Charlie Fowler's definitely dropped it this time, and Danny Warwick's gone down as well. So Hunter Anderson using every inch of track there. He's the leader on to lap number 4. Anderson leads it, but Baisby has got the second. Hickmott is in third. Millichap is in 4. Warwick got down again, is up to 5th. Norton in 6th. Drew is in 7th. So Hunter Anderson is going to pick up winning points in this race number 25. Hunter Anderson gets the winning ride. Second place is Mark Baisby. Third place goes to Gareth Hickmott. 4th then Millichap. 5 Danny Warwick. 6 Mick Norton. 7 Darren Drew. Race 25 result, to win for number 13, Hunter Anderson. Second number 3, Mark Baisby. And third number 17, Gareth Hickmott. 130. 52, 67, and number 20. Race 26, again sponsored by the Guernsey Sand Race Committee. So we've got Georgie Wood on 14 so far, 15 points so far. Then we've got Daniel Winton Wallop with a score in. Rob Finlow, after a disappointing opening ride, scored heavily in his second outing, so all sorts of possibilities in race number 26. Away we go then with race number 26. They all get away, and it's Daniel Woods made a good start. Georgie Woods got away in second place. Rob Finlow in third. Stephen Taylor in fourth. Dan Whitman leads going up the back straight for the first time. Georgie Wood winding on, going up that back straight on the shoulder. Whitman now as they go in the pits corner for the first time. Winterton on the inside. Wood making a move round the outside. Winterton pushed it wide, but Georgie Wood is clambering around the outside. It's Wood who leads in for Winterton second. Finlow in third. Taylor in four. Hodson is in five. That's the top five. As we see Georgie Wood and that dip on the far side of the track starting to get away from Daniel Winton. That race for first and second place in. Wood is the leader then from Winton up the good line holding the second place. Finlow's got the third. Taylor is in four. Hodson in five. Here's leading six. Pease in seven. That's the top seven then. As we see Georgie Wood well in control. He's at that pitch corner once again. Winton now coming under pressure from Rob Finlay. That race for second and third place. Wood leads him on the four. Still Winton with a spectacular wheelie. Hangs on to that second place. Finlow has got the third. Taylor is in four. Hillsby in five. Hodson six. Pease in seven. Newitt in eight. That's the eight then, as we see Georgie Wood exiting that pitch corner for the final time, picks up another winning line for number 9, Georgie Wood. Second, Daniel Winterton. Third place there goes to Rob Finlow. Fourth is Stephen Taylor. 5 Ben Hillsley. 6 Jason Newitt. 7 Aaron Pease. 8th place it's Jason Newitt. Race 26 result, win for number 96, Georgie Wood. Second, number 12, Daniel Winterton. And third, number 6, Rob Finlow. 23, 821, 53, 36, and number. And in race 27 we got Myles Simmons very much in contention. Simon Hill unbeaten. Paul Johnson, remember he's riding number 24, not number 7. Simon Beanie, Philip Wynn, and number 47 the reserve Tris Winterburn with Henry Purcell in the chair coming to replace number 174 Shane Lingwood. So the crews lining up then for race number 27 over that far side, 5 crews in action. Paul Johnson's making an absolute flurry, leads going that back straight the first, and there goes Myles Simmons making a move through on the inside, gets through on the inside. Paul Johnson pushes Johnson wide. Simon Hill trying to come that gap to move from the second place. It's Simmons leads Johnson second. Healer's got the third. Winterburn is in fourth place. Again, Myles Simmons holding the inside line. Paul Johnson really wide on the exit for that pit squad. Simon Hill got through on the inside. Johnson went back round the outside, but Simon Hill again comes back through on the inside. Runs super race for second and third places as Myles Simmons leads. Simon Hill is now for that second. Paul Johnson squeezed back round the outside to move back through to second place. Simon Hill will try and get back through on the inside. Paul Johnson, but Johnson holds to a bay as they go to the back straight once again. Simmons leads, Van Johnson second. Hill in third. Winterburn in fourth. These four have got away from Simon Beanie in position number 5. Again, that super race for second, third and fourth places. Simmons leads him on the 4. It's still Johnson's got the second. Hill in third. Tris Winterburn definitely getting close in 4. Cuts back inside. Simon Hill to move through into third place, but Simon Hill again back round the outside retakes that third place position. Coming out of that top corner for the final time, it's Myles Simmons. They go really wide, getting the leading position. Second place is Paul Johnson beaten for the first time. Tris Winterburn well of stats at third. Simon Hill in 4th. Simon Beanie in 5th place. Race 27 result to win for number 9 Myles Simmons, Kevin Woodley. Second, number 24 Paul Johnson and Carl Pugh. And third, number 47 Tris Winterburn, Henry Purcell. 16 and 76. And we go then to race number 28. Rob Cliff France is the sponsor. Lee Jones, obviously there'll be no Mick Cave unfortunately. Will Penfold, Robbie Wilson, John Stafford and Paul Whitelam will be riding number 99, and we haven't been told exactly who his passenger is for this in this race number 28. Wrapping up then for race number 28, away they go. Will Penfold then made a superstar, but looks like Robbie Wilson gone through on the inside again to lead into that pit top corner for the first time then. It is Robbie Wilson who has the advantage then, but Will Penfold holding that second place. Paul Whitelam has got the third, Lee Jones in 4, John Stafford is in 5. As they go in the back straight once again, it's still Robbie Wilson. Will Penfold having a good ride there in second place. Paul Whitelam desperate for points, he's hanging on to that third place position. That's the top 3 coming off that bank, and he can put in lap number 2. Still Robbie Wilson leads them. Will Penfold in second. Paul Whitelam has got the third. Lee Jones is in 4. John Stafford is in 5th place. Going down the back straight once again. The order the same between these 5 crews, and these are important points coming the way of Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer. They're well in control of this 28th race of the afternoon. Still Will Penfold, Ricky Pay have got that second place. Mark Coster again on the back of Paul Whitelam. Lee Jones has got the 4. John Stafford is in 5. It is Mark Coster on the back there of Paul Whitelam. You can see that in 3rd place. And the checkered flag then coming out then for number 42. The crew of Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer. They get winning points this time. Will Penfold, Ricky Pay pick up the 2nd. Paul Whitelam, Mark Coster in 3rd. Lee Jones in 4. John Stafford in 5th place. Your result in a race number 28 to win for number 42, Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steer. Second number 22, Will Penfold and Ricky Pay. And third number 92, Paul Whitelam with Mark Coster in the chair. 3 and 81. Race 29, delete number 25. So we've got Joe Stewart, Rich Matz, Fumarola, Gareth Winterburn, Joe Mogg and John Hiscock. Liam Brown, the passenger for Gareth Winterburn. So wrapping up on the line then should be 5 crews in action for race number 29. Revving up and away with race number 29, 1 crew left. The line looks like Gareth Winterburn has made a good start. He's passed. Joe Mogg's got inside him going down that back straight, but Winterburn again making the move back round the outside. Mogg holds that second place, then Winterburn using every inch of track. He's the leader, but Mogg holding second place. John Hiscock in 4. It's Joe Stewart in 5. That's the top 5 of this week. And that back straight once again at 3 abreast. The second place of Winterburn has gone away the front. Fumarola has gone inside Joe Mogg, and John Hiscock has followed him through. So Mogg has gone from second to 4th place, and Winterburn is the leader, can put in lap number 2. But a wide riding Fumarola hanging on the second. John Hiscock has gone back through on the inside to retake that second place as Winterburn leads. Hiscock's got the second. Fumarola again back round the outside. Hiscock again comes back up the inside to retake that second place. Super Scrap for second and third. Fumarola again making a move around the outside of that top corner as Winterburn is a race in. Hiscock hanging on the second place on the inside line. Fumarola again sweeps back round the outside to retake that second place. Hiscock will try and return the compliment. The Fumarola makes it stick this time as Winterburn leads them, but Fumarola in second. Hiscock has got the third. Mark is in fourth. Sturridge in five. That's a five. Gareth Winterburn gets the winning ride. Tight for second and third. Fumarola gets second. Hiscock in third. Mark is in fourth. Sturridge in fifth place. Race 29, the sponsor Guernsey Sand Race Committee, is won by number 48, Gareth Winterburn, Liam Brown. Second, number 15, Matt Fumarola, Dan Crawford. And third, number 184, John Hiscock, Carl Bell. 98 and 13. Right, we move on to race 30, the interval heat then. For race 30, Peter Lloyd, Neil Owen, Clive Stoneman, Will Offen, Pete Colvin and Fred Skinner. So Peter Lloyd was going well, but of course engine failure last time out. Neil Owen had that disappointing opening ride. Clive Stoneman has been going very, very well. So was Will Offen in the thick of the action. Pete Colvin, he had an engine failure last time. He'll be desperate for points. And Fred Skinner as well. That's the crews in action then for race number 30. We're looking for all 6 crews to be in action. Race rubbing up then for race 30, where we go with race number 30. And Peter Lloyd's made a good start. He's got away on the inside, and Will Offen is the crew that's gone with him. Coleman to move through into third place. That's a top three coming the bank in for the first time. Peter Lloyd riding the mid-track position. Will Offen trying to come round the outside. Coleman to got Skinner inside. Neil Owen has got problems again. He's back there in 6th place. What an afternoon disaster there for Neil Owen. Struggling back in 6th place as Peter Lloyd leads going to that back straight once again. Offen has got that second. It's still Coleman who've tucked in the 3rd place. Stoneman in 4. Skinner in 5. Neil Owen coasting with 6th. Mike in 6th. Points coming away to the Peter Lloyd. From still Will Offen holding that 2nd place. Offen now coming under pressure with Colvin. That race for 2nd and 3rd positions. See Peter Lloyd does Weststone up that bank, and they go on that far side of the track and about to start the last up this time. Then Will Offen, Nicky Owen have got that 2nd place. Clive Stoneman's got the Colvin now relegated to the 4th. Brent Stoneman on the entry to that pits corner as Lloyd leads it from Offen in 2nd. It's still Stoneman gone through the 3rd. Colvin in 4th. Skinner in 5. Neil Owen back in 6th. The checker flag made ready then for number 4, Peter Lloyd. He gets someone in right. Will Offen gets 2nd. Clive Stoneman in 3rd. Pete Colvin in 4th. And Skinner in 5. Neil Owen in 6th place. Race 30 result then. He went for number 4, Peter Lloyd does Whetstone. Second, number 80, Will Offen, Nicky Owen. And third, number 57, Clive Stoneman, Roland Broomfield. 99, 228, and number 12. That brings us to the interval in today's meeting. So race 31 then. Nick Radley, Dave Carbo, Dan Berwick, Keith Richards and Simon Beard, the 5 crews in action for race number 31. Number 31 and Simon Beard again has made a good start, but Nick Radley's out. Game to the start, Dan Berwick goes through the third place, and Nick Radley gets the corner first. Simon Beard making a move around the outside. These two locked together, going up the back straight for the first time, and Simon Beard's gone round the outside. Nick Radley and leads into the dip on that far side on lap number 1. Radley's got the second. Berwick is in third. Carville in 4. Richard in 5. That's the 5. Simon Beard looks behind to see Nick Radley second place. Berwick has got that third. Dave Carville making a big sweep round the outside of that top corner, trying to improve upon 4th place position. But Simon Beard and Anthony Goodwin are getting away at the front then. Nick Radley's got that second. Dan Berwick definitely getting closer in third. Dave Carville is in 4th. Keith Richards in position number 5. They can play back number 2. On the inside, trying to get through into Radley, gets inside Radley. Radley will sweep back round the outside to retake second place. He's alongside Dan Berwick going up that back straight once again. Beard's away the front. Berwick holds that second. Radley again back round the outside to move back through into that second place position. As Simon Beard is still the race, and Dan Berwick has retaken that second place. He's sticking to the inside line, forcing Nick Radley right round the outside to try and get back round Dan Berwick. Dan Berwick makes it stick and hangs on to second place. As Beard's the leader then, from Berwick in second. Radley is in third. Carville dropping back in 4 with Keith Richards in position number 5. Checkered flag comes out. Another impressive win for Simon Beard. Second Dan Berwick. Third Nick Radley. 4th Dave Carville. 5th place Keith Richards. Super race again in race number 31, won by number 4 Simon Beard and Anthony Goodwin. Second number 68 Dan Berwick and Mark Hopkins, and third number 21 Nick and Abby Radley. 55 and 143. Race 32, delete number 123. Jojo Catering are the sponsor of race number 32. Coming into line then for race number 32, looking for 4 crews in action for race number 32. We go in with race number 32. And Sean Harvey made it. Tony Cousins and Mark Costa in the third. Barry Benning in 4th place. 4 top quality crews again battle out this race number 32. But Sean Harvey's stolen the march at the front. He's clear going up that back straight. Cook has gone through in his second. It's Costa in third with Benny back in 4th place. Nothing much between second, third and 4th. As Sean Harvey leads complete lap. Tony Cousins on the second. Costa is in third. Barry Benning is in 4th place. Again, nothing much between. Terrific scrap for second, third and 4th. Sean Harvey starting to get away at the front. Cookie having his best ride of the afternoon so far. He hangs on to that second place. Costa's got the third with Barry Benning in position number 4. Completing lap number 2. The order of the same. The real champion Sean Harvey climbs the banking with a clear lead over Tony Cookson holding that second place. Mark Costa has got the third. Barry Benning gets a little bit closer in 4th place, looking for that third place of Mark Costa as we see Harvey again sweeping off that pitch turn, about to take the last lap flag with a clear lead. Still Cooker's got the second. Costa is in third. Benning in position number 4. As they go up the back straight for the final time equal distance between these 4 crews. Sean Harvey and Danny Arnold picking up their second heat win of the afternoon. Tony Cook putting together his best ride of the afternoon so far to finish in second place. Sean Harvey gets on in right. Second place goes to Tony Cook. Third is Mark Costa. 4th is Barry Bennett. Jojo Catering sponsored race number 32, won by number 72, Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. Second number 10, Tony Cook and Paul Smith. And third number 37, Mark Costa and Sam Heath. fourth, number 7. Race 33, the start of the fourth leg of the Masters Qualifier Solos. Delete 611 John Cox, put in 182 Barry Powell. So Dan Winterburn very much in contention. So is Hunter Anderson, Glenn Phillips, Georgie Wood have all scored very consistently so far this afternoon. So another intriguing race, race number 33. Wrapping up on the line then for race number 33, the start of the last of the qualifying heats. Before we go into our semis and finals, everybody gets away. Dan Winter's made a cracking start again. Glenn Phillips has got a Hunter Anderson going up the banking for the first time. It's Phillips has gone through the second. Dan Winter's got the third. Georgie Wood completely missed the start, but letting him work his way through the third. He's gone through the third. He's on the shoulder of Glenn Phillips, looking for Glenn Phillips in second place as Hunter Anderson leads. Phillips has got the second. Wood trying to come around the outside. There goes Wood making a move. Oh, and Hunter Anderson has dropped into the front, and that's interfered with Georgie Wood. Yellow flags are out. Hunter Anderson dropped it. Glenn Phillips now leads from Georgie Wood, who's got that second. Georgie Wood certainly interfered with. Red flags are out. Red flags are out. They're still racing, but the red flags are out. Number 34 in Charlie Powell weaving across the track as he left the start line. Rob Finlay is in second, Stephen Taylor in third, Charlie Powell is in fourth place. That's the top four going up the back straight for the first time, and it's David Spade who leads for Rob Finlay holding that second place position. That's the top two. Mitch Godden made a dreadful start. He's starting to tear his way to the field. Needs a good ride here, does Mitch Godden in this particular race. As Spade leads it, Finlay holding second, Cressman on the third, Robert's there up to fourth, and we're looking to improve upon that four. Stephen Taylor in 5, Charlie Powell in 6, Darren Drew in 7. But it is Rob Finlay leads it. And David Spate now gone through in the second place. Mitch Godden picks up another place to go through into third place. Completely missed the start of that heat. It's Finlay the leader then. Then Spate holding second. Godden has got the third. Cresswell is in 4. Taylor is in 5. Red flag, red flag. We've lost a rider over on that far side. Red flags are out again. Rider down on that far side. Back in the line then for the rerun of race number 33, and of course it's a very important race in the fourth leg of this championship. We're looking to see where the start, where the start, and where is Georgie Wood? I ask myself, where this is supposed to be the rerun of race number 33. And there is no Georgie Wood out now. In fact, I've missed Georgie Wood, and he's leading the race. So I do apologise. I looked for him to come by, so he came by. I didn't spot him coming by. I can see him down here at the front. So Georgie Wood leads the down in second. Then Phillips in third. Gareth Winterburn in 4. Apologies for that. Rider down on the entry to that banking once again. As Georgie Wood leads in the back straight once again. It's Dan Winton holding second. Glenn Phillips has got that third place position. Coming on to complete lap number 2. Storming away the front. There's still Winton holds the second. Phillips has got the third. Mock is in 4, Andrews is in 5, going up the back straight once again. So looking for this to restart. Georgie Wood is clear at the front end. And Dan Winter now coming under pressure from Glenn Phillips. That race for second and third, and Phillips has gone through on the inside. Winter into second place, and Wood leads him on to 4. Phillips has got the second. Winter sweeps back through on the inside to retake second place. Phillips again moves back round the outside. Winter to go through into that second place position. Impressive stuff from Georgie Wood. He's about to lap a back marker coming off that pits corner. 40 from the time Georgie Wood gets the winning ride. Second place is Glenn Phillips, third place Dan Winterton, fourth Gareth on 5 Richard Andrews. So James Hartley will come across the line in 6th place, so apologies for not picking out Georgie Wood on that first lap. Race 33 rerun result, to win for number 96 Georgie Wood. Second number 42 Glenn Phillips, and third number 12 Daniel Winterton. 17, 22 and 56. They're under 2 minutes for race number 34 rerun. Notice to riders, you've got a lot less than 2 minutes to get into line for the restart of race number 34. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. So they begin to settle then for the rerun of race number 34. Pinlow, Godden, Drews, Taylor, Spate and Cresswell, the riders we're looking for. The way they go this time, Mitch Godden does make a much better start. He's there in second place, following Rob Pinlow. Down the back straight on lap number 1. Pinlow leads them, but Godden has got the second. Spate is in third. Stephen Telly now moves through into 4th place. Mitch Godden look to have a go at Rob Pinlow for that lead position coming off that bank in with the first time. Rob Pinlow really wide coming off that bank. Mitch Godden almost squeezing through on the inside this time. Godden does get through on the inside. Pinlow gets a drive back round the outside to retake the lead. Pinlow leads him, and Godden, who's got the second. These two getting away from the remainder of the pillars. Godden roars back inside Pinlow on the entrance to the bank and on that pits corner. Here comes Pinlow returning the compliment right round the outside on the exit from those corners. Pinlow leads from Godden in second. Godden again gets back in front of Pinlow. What can Pinlow do this time? He winds it on back round the outside of that top corner to retake the lead. But Godden gets back inside him again. Super action between these two for first and second place as Godden leads him. And Pinlow holding that second place position. On to that 4 they go. Godden now starting to stretch away at the front, but Pinlow holding that second place. Spate has got the third. Taylor is in 4th. That's one in 5. That's the 5 left in the seat as we see Mitch Godden halfway up that back straight for the final time in the rerun of race number 34. It's Mitch Godden getting winning points in race number 34. Second is Rob Pinlow. Third place is David Spate. 4th Stephen. 4th is Scott Cresswell, and it's Stephen Taylor. Or is it David Spate? Stephen Taylor's fallen up on that pits corner on the last lap, so Darren Drew comes round to pick up 5th place points. Race 34 result, to win for number 9, Mitch Godden. Second number 6, Rob Pinlow, and third number 82, David Spate. 220. An official warning for number 6, Rob Pinlow, for riding outside the track markers. Right, race 35, delete number 7, delete number 91, Rob Melcham, put in 189, Rob Snow. Rider number 23 gets 6th place in race number 34. Rider number 23 gets the 6th place. Looking at race number 35 with Bison Barbers of Ledbury, the sponsors. Picking up the revs then for race number 35. Away they go, then one rider left on the line, struggling to get up the start as Martin Sturgeon leads. They come by the first time. Rodney McDonald has got that 2nd place. McDonald on the inside, Sturgeon swings round the outside. Aaron Pease makes a move to go through into that 3rd place. Jody Hodgson in 4th place. That's the top 4. Up the bank and they go for the first time then. Martin Sturgeon, of course, opened up with a winning ride. Then an engine bandit needs points this time. He's clear then. He's in 2nd. Pease has got the 3rd. Hodgson is in 4th. And Hillsey in 5. Rob Snow is in 6th. And Jason Newett in 7th place. That's a 7. As we see the leader going into that top corner. That leader still is Martin Sturgeon. Rodney McDonald getting a little bit close there in 2nd place. Sturgeon leads from McDonald in 2nd. Pease is best wide turn forward. He's got 3rd. Hodgson is in 4th. Snow's up to 5. Newitt is in 6th. We've got Ben Hillsey while in 7th place. As the leader again is still Martin Sturgeon. He's at that pits corner once again. Rodney McDonald desperately trying to close the gap in 2nd place. Last that flag out then for Martin Sturgeon, your race leader. McDonald still holds that 2nd. Hodson's got the 3rd. We've lost Aaron Pease while in 3rd place. Rob Snow is now up to 4th place. Aaron Pease gets going again in 5th place. So Rodney McDonald has come to a stop on that far side of the track. He was 2nd, he's come to a stop, so Martin Sturgeon gets the winning ride. 2nd is going to be Jody Hodgson, and Rodney McDonald is going to have to try and scoot it home to pick up as many points as he possibly can. He came virtually to a stop halfway down that back straight. Rob Snow now comes across the line. McDonald scooting around. Pease comes across the line. And finally, Rodney McDonald, who had engine problems on that last lap, went 2nd. Race 35 result, to win for number 15, Martin Sturgeon. 2nd, number 53, Jody Hodgson. And 3rd, 189, Rob Snow. 36 and 14. Quick skip of Hereford, sponsor race number 36. Very interesting race 36 with Mark Baisby, Dave Mears, Danny Warwick and unbeaten James Shanes plus Ben Millichap. Fascinating race number 36 has just left the line. We look to see how everybody is James leads, and Danny Warwick has got that 2nd. Adam Filmer is in 3rd. Millichap soon in 4th. And Mark Bailey back in 5th place at the moment as Shanes leads him up the back straight for the first time. Warwick's chasing on in 2nd, and Warwick goes through on the inside of Shanes to lead on that pits banking for the first time. He goes wide. Shanes cuts back for the inside run, and Shanes retains the lead. Warwick has got that 2nd place. Millichap in 3rd. Bailey's up to 4th. Filmer is in 5. James Shanes out getting away from Danny Warwick, who led him for a lap there going on that first lap. But Shanes back at the front again for the 4th time this afternoon. Shanes clear then from Warwick, holding that 2nd place position. Can put in lap number 2, that's the order. Bailey now up to 3rd place. Silver in 5, Mears in 6, Fortune in 7, that's the 7. As we see James Shanes well clear going up that back straight once again. It's still Warwick who has got the 2nd. Baisby definitely getting closer in 3rd place as Shanes leads, can put in lap number 3 then. It's still Warwick who's got the 2nd. Baisby closing up in 3rd. Millichap in 4th. Filmer 5, Mears in 6, Fortune in 7. That's still the top 7. And James Shanes along the race goes. As Farley's getting clear at the front then. It's still Warwick hanging on to that second place despite Basley's best efforts. Shanes gets a winning ride. Second Danny Warwick. Third place Mark Basley. 4 Alan Filmer. 5 Edmund Chap. 6 Dave Mears. 7th place Rob Fortune and 8th Mick Norton. The result of race number 36, who in for number 93, James Shanes. Second, number 52, Danny Warwick. And third, number 3, Mark Baisby. 24, 130, 19, 5, 67. Right, race 37 sees the start of the 4th leg of the big chairs. This race sponsored by the brewery by Street Ledbury. Neil Owen will be out on number 101 machine this time. He's had so many problems with the bike. He's had to change bikes. He's desperate for points at the moment. He will be on Dave Bevis's bike, that is 101. Delete number 25. Delete 174, put in number 47, Chris Winterburn, Henry Purcell, who've come in at reserve and are very much in a qualifying position at the present moment. Here they come then for race number 37. Robbie Wilson very much in contention. Matt Fumarola's had a good afternoon. I say Tristan Winterburn, he'll be delighted coming in at reserve. Neil Owen is absolutely desperate for points in this race number 37, and he's borrowed a bike from the Bevis boys. So they come into line then for this start of the 4th leg for the big chairs. So John Stafford on gate 1, Matt Fumarola gate 2. They rev up for the start. Somebody rears out of the start there, and looks like Robbie Wilson leading out in the back straight for the first time. Then Matt Fumarola's gone through into second place. That's the top 2 coming by us then for the first time. It is Robbie Wilson who leads then, but Matt Fumarola, who has got that second delivered ride by Chris Winterburn. He's knocked himself with a third. Neil Owen is in 4th with John Stafford in 5 as they go to the back straight once again. Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steele, they've really stolen the march at the front. They're storming away with this heat then. Chris Winterburn can have a real good go, has got through on the inside to move through into second place, and Robbie Wilson, the super ride by Chris Winterburn's got through on the inside. Matt Fumarola to go through into second place. Fumarola, they're relegated to 3rd place. Neil Owen is in 4, John Stafford in 5. Down the back straight they go once again. Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steele, they're well clear at the front, but Chris Winterburn really making it count now. He's hanging on to that second spot as they move it on to 4 this time. And Wilson leads it, and Winterburn in second. It's Fumarola's got the 3rd. Owen is in 4. John Stafford definitely getting closer in 5 then. Going down the back straight for the final time. These are good points again coming up for Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steele on course to pick up their 3rd raceman of the afternoon. Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steele get the winning ride. Second is Chris Winterburn, Henry Purcell. 3rd, Matt Fumarola. 4th is Neil Owen. 5th place, John Stafford. Race 37 result, and a win for number 42, Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steele. Second, number 47, Chris Winterburn, Henry Purcell. And third, number 15, Matt Fumarola, Dan Crawford. Number 12 and 81. Right, race 38 now. The passenger for Gareth Winterburn is Liam Brown. Paul Whitelam, of course, will be on number 99 machine. So let's look at race 38. Peter Lloyd, he's had one disappointing ride. Myles Simmons very much on the case. Gareth Winterburn excluding his first, winner of his next two. Clive Stoneman been there or thereabouts. Philip Wynn, Paul Whitelam still needs points. Obviously he's had to ride a strange machine with various passengers since that first heat, so he'll be again looking for crucial points out of this race number 38. Wrapping up then for race number 38. Clean break, they all get away nicely. Peter Lloyd's pretty quick away from the outside with Myles Simmons leads him going to the back straight the first time. Gareth Winterburn tucks in the second. Paul Whitelam in third. Clive Stoneman in fourth. Peter Lloyd finding himself with the back as Winterburn turns in tight to get inside. Myles Simmons Gareth Winterburn, he saw Myles Simmons drift off the mark. He's gone through on the inside. Myles Simmons trying to return the compliment by getting through on the inside of that pit scrum. But Winterburn's got away the front. Simmons holds that second. Paul Whitelam a crucial ride there, holding that third spot. Stoneman is in fourth place. Peter Lloyd disappointing back in five. As Winterburn leads and Simmons in second. It's still Whitelam who's got the third. Stoneman getting close in fourth place, looking for that third place of Paul Whitelam as they go to the back straight once again. First place looks to be settled. Still a good scrap for third and fourth though. Paul Whitelam still hanging on to that third place position as Gareth Winterburn leads on the last up then, but still Myles Simmons holding that second. Paul Whitelam just hanging on the third. Clive Stoneman almost found a way through on the inside. Peter Lloyd dropping back in fifth place as down the back straight goes your race leader and into that top corner for the final time. It is Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown. They pick up the winning ride. Second place goes to Myles Simmons. Third place just hanging on there is Paul Whitelam. Fourth is Clive Stoneman. Fifth place will be Peter Lloyd. Result of race number 38, sponsored by M&M Ices of Hereford. A win for number 48, Gareth Winterburn, Liam Brown. Second number 9, Myles Simmons, Kevin Woodley. And third number 92, Paul Whitelam, Mark Cosser. 57 and number 4. And we go into race number 39. John Meredith Plant Hire are the sponsor. Delete Mick Cave, of course. We've got Simon Heel, Will Penfold, Will Oppen, Pete Colvin and Fred Skinner, the 5 crews in action for race number 39. Obviously, before we can move into the semi-finals, the points will have to be added up for the solos and the sidecars, with all points counting in all races today. So we've got to just have to give us a few minutes while we get the points sorted out for the various semis and finals. So settling then for race number 39, all these riders very much in contention. Again, it's Will Oppen making a good start, leads down the back straight the first time. Looks like Will Penfold's gone through on the inside, or is the it's the Colvins have gone through in the second place. In fact, have found their way to the front. Will Penfold trying to get through the three abreast in first place. As Colvins lead, but off in second. Penfolders in third place. They go to the back straight once again then. Obviously then going down that back straight. Will Oppen has got the second. Will Penfold is in third. Simon Neal back in fourth place. Fred's going to losing contact a little bit back in that fifth place position. There's Colby's leading the blue two. Oppen in second. Penfold's in third. Simon Neal trying to improve upon that fourth place. Back in position number 5 as they race down the back straight once again. It's still Pete Colvin who has the advantage then from Will Oppen holding on to that second place. Here comes Simon Hill trying to find a way through on the inside. Will Penfold and move through into third place as Colvin leads him on the third. off and hold that second. Penfolder's got the third. Healer's in 4. Skinner's in 5. They go to the back straight once again. The order the same. Will often making a big move, and here comes Simon. Heel after that third place of Will Penfold. Pete Corbin leads coming up that top corner for the full time. Pete Corbin gets one in right. Second is Will Often. Third place Will Penfold. Fourth place it's Simon Heel. Fred Skinner in fifth place. Race 39 result to win for number 99 Pete and Steve Corbin. Second, number 80, Will Often and Nicky Owen. And third, number 22, Will Penfold, Ricky Pay. 16, 2, 2, 8. Race 40 is the last qualifying heat. Owen Brothers Commercials are the sponsors. So Lee Jones, Joe Sturridge, Paul Johnson will be number 24, Simon Beanie, Joe Mogg and John Hiscock. And certainly Paul Johnson, the best placed of these 6 riders in race number 40. So 6 crews coming to line then for race number 40. They're all going to enter a clean break. Joe Mogg has made a cracking start. Looks like Paul Johnson, the crew that's got up to him. Paul Johnson hits the front. John Hiscock has made a good start. He's gone through in the second place. Joe Mogg is in third. Joe Sturridge is in fourth place. That's the top 4 they come by. It's the first time then. It's Johnson leads in the second. Mogg has got the third. Joe in 4. Sturridge is in 5. Simon Beanie's in position number 6. That's the 6 then going down the back straight. And John Hiscock almost got through on the inside of Paul Johnson. But Johnson again very quick going down that back straight. Builds his lead. Entering that top banking on lap number 2 then. Johnson the leader taking the wide line. Hiscock taking a much tight line in second. Mogg has got the third. Jones in 4. Beanie is in 5. We seem to have lost the crew. Joe Sturridge over that far side of the track then. We see Paul Johnson clear going down that back straight once again, really getting away from John Hiscock now. He's going to come under pressure from Joe Mogg, who's looking that second place off John Hiscock. Johnson wide again. Hiscock taking it much time. On the 4 they go. Johnson your race in. Hiscock in second. Mogg in third. Jones in 4. Beanie in 5. The race leader Paul Johnson looking to make it 3 heat wins in 4 sets of races for Paul Johnson. Carl Pugh of course in the chair this afternoon. Inside line this time for Paul Johnson. He may get another winning ride. Second place is John Hiscock. Third is Joe Mogg. Fourth is Lee Jones. 5 Simon Beanie. Another successful lap of honour there for Paul Johnson. He's the winner of race number 40. That's crew number 24, Paul Johnson, Carl Pugh. Second, number 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. And third, number 98, Joe Mogg, Jake Cutler. Then 3 and 76. Revving up then for race number 41, the first of the solo semi-finals. Can anybody get near James Shanes? That's the question. Saddle right on the inside. He's made a good start from the inside. Running in. They come down the first time. Phillips has got second. Mears in third. Wicks in 4. Sturgeon in 5. Finlow in 6. Up the top 6. Going up the back straight for the first time. And it's Shanes who leads it. Phillips has got that second. Mears is up to third. Winterton is in 4th. Finlow is in 5. That's the top 5 in this first semi-final then. Still Shanes the leader then. Phillips holding second. Mears has got third. Winterton 4th. Finlow 5. Spake in 6th. Maisley back in 7th place. And Martin Sturgeon in 8th place. That's the 8 in the first semi-final. Going to move going towards the middle of the pack. Finlow looking for that 4th place of Dan Winterton. As James Shanes leads just running lap number 2. Then it's still Phillips who's got the second. Mears has got the third. Winterton Wilson grimly hanging on to fourth, Finlow looking for that fourth place. These fourth got away from Bezier, goes through into sixth place. Spade is in seventh place. Finlow's gone round the outside of Winterton to move through into fourth place. Winterton returns a compliment, gets back through into fourth place. As Shane's leading, oh my word! Somebody's gone down and Dan Winterton's gone over the top of him. We're going to ride it down upon that top corner, so Rob Finlow's gone down and Dan Winterton just had nowhere to go. He's gone straight over either him or his machine. So two riders down upon that pits corner, so that is disaster. Looks as if Rob went down and Dan Winterton either went over the top of him or over his machine. Either way, it was not very good. It is a win for number 93, James Shanes. Second, number 42, Glenn Phillips. Third, number 19, Dave Mears. Fourth, number 12, Daniel Winterton. Fifth, number 3, Mark Baisby. Sixth, number 82, David Spate. And seventh, number 15, Martin Sturgeon. Rider number 6, Rob Finlow, is excluded as the primary cause of the stoppage. Winning that first semi, the pressure goes back on Georgie Wood. He's gone in a couple of points behind James Shane, so he does need to win his second semi-final to keep pace with the exciting youngster. Right, on the line then for the second semi-final. Should be another cracking heat of solo action up from the tapes. They've all got away. Mitch Cotton's got away very quickly. Where is George? The best is starting in third place. They're going to be four best going out top corner of the first place. Down Warwick leads it. But there goes Georgie Wood round the outside. He's gone for the second place. He's made a mistake. He now drops back to third place. Warwick leads going into that pits corner for the first time. Mitch Cotton holds that fourth place position then. As Warwick leads it. From the second corner. From the third, Cotton from four, Filmer's in five, up to top five, Georgie Wood rides on again on that top corner, comes alongside Hunter Anderson to go through, into second place as Danny Warwick leads up in that pits corner once again, Georgie Wood holds the second place, Anderson's got the third, Wood Cotton in fourth place, as Warwick leads it, Wood in second, Anderson third, Cotton in fourth place, Wood again winding on round the outside of that top corner, he's a bike down now on Dan White going up the back for lap number 3, a bike between these two as Warwick leads, Georgie Wood gives it opening right around the outside of that top corner, can he hold the line? And Georgie Wood has gone round the outside, a brilliant ride by Georgie Wood, sees him hit the front going into that top corner, on lap number 4, Warwick has got second, Anderson in third, Rodness in fourth. That's the top four, they race into that pits corner for the final time, so Georgie Wood is going to win this second semi-final, just be 2 points behind James Shane. Wood gets to the race the line, Warwick gets second, Anderson is in third, Godness in fourth, Filmer in 5, Millichap in 6, Hudson in 7th place, super semi-final there in race number 42. Super action race number 42 won by number 96, Georgie Wood. Second number 52, Danny Warwick, and third number 13, Hunter Anderson. 9, 24, 130, and 53. Right, race number 43, first of the sidecar semi-finals. Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steer, crew number 42. Myles Simmons, Kevin Woodley, crew number 9. Number 80, Will Oppen and Nicky Owen. 57, Clive Stoneman, Roland Broomfield. Number 15, Matt Fumarola, Dan Crawford. And number 99 is Pete and Steve Colvin. All riders in the finals need to bring an environmental mat and the stand to park firme in the middle of the track. That's all the riders in both the solo and sidecar finals. Environmental mat and the stand to the middle of the track where park firme is. Steve Bray's just given me the thumbs up. He is in park firme on the middle of the track. Thousand sidecar semi-final number 1 then. Wilson, Simmons, Offen, Stoneman, Fumarola and Colvin, the 6 crews in action then for this first sidecar semi-final. Away we go to a clean break, and Myles Simmons has made a good start. Pete Colvin's got very quickly away there. Robbie Wilson in the pack as well. They're going to be 4 abreast coming in the banking for the first time. Myles Simmons on the inside line. Will Oppen trying to find a way through on the inside, and Will Oppen almost gets through on the inside. Really wanted Pete Colvin, who went that corner in 3rd place, now find himself back in 6th place. We don't know what quite happened on that first corner. Going to the back straight once again. Simmons leads anything. Will Oppen, who's got that 2nd place. Obviously Robbie Wilson now dive back through into 3rd place. He's coming under pressure for that 3rd place position. Myles Simmons the leader then, but Oppen in 2nd, Robbie Wilson is in 4th place. That's the top 4. Pete Coleman's got going again. Back in 6th place. Down the back straight they go once again. Simmons still lead, but Oppen in 2nd place. Fumarola has got that 3rd place. Robbie Wilson is in 4, looking to improve upon that 4. Clive Stoneman in position. Myles Simmons has come to a stop at the front. Has been Oppen leads him from Fumarola in 2nd. Wilson's gone through into 3rd. Stoneman in 4th. Colvin in 3rd. Myles Simmons, the race in his pocket has come to halt. Will Oppen's under tremendous pressure now from Fumarola as they climb that banking. Once again here comes Robbie Wilson, looking to improve upon that 3rd place position. As Will Oppen leads him from Fumarola on the inside line. Check it back out. Oppen wins. Fumarola 2nd. Wilson 3rd. Stoneman in 4th. Colvin in 5th place. Myles Simmons, machine problems on lap 3 when leading that first semi-final. Dramatic semi-final number 1, race number 43, drama indeed. The result is a win for number 80, Will Offen and Nicky Owen. 2nd number 15, Matt Fumarola, Dan Crawford. And 3rd number 42, Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steer. 57 and 99. Right, semi-final number 2 for the big chairs. Number 24, Paul Johnson, Carl Pugh. 48, Gareth Winterburn, Liam Brown. 47, Tris Winterburn, Henry Purcell. 184, John Hiscock, Carl Bell. 98, Joe Mugg, Jay Cutler. And 92, Paul Whitelam and Mark Hosser. So settling on that far side then for semi-final number 2. Of course, Gareth Winterburn unbeaten apart from that exclusion. Paul Johnson's only been beaten once. Tris Winterburn, remarkable performance. He started off the day as reserve. He's got through to this semi-final. Winterburn's, that's Gareth Winterburn having the job to get the machinery started there. So all sorts of drama as we go into this second semi-final. Now we've seen the drama of Myles Simmons stopping on the 3rd lap when well in control of the final. We've got Gareth Winterburn can't start the bike at the moment, so that is drama indeed. He's the 2nd highest scorer going into this second semi-final, and at the moment he cannot start the machine. There, looks if it's got going this time. They've got it going, so drama even before the race starts. And this second, 1 minute for all crews, 1 minute for race number 42, race 44, second sidecar semi-final. Fletcher Brothers are the sponsor, no, it's 844 Tyre Shop are the sponsor of this semi-final, and Andy Williams Buzzdog Designs were the sponsor of the first sidecar semi-final. So they settle again as Myles Simmons just pushing his machine a little bit farther onto the track after stopping in that first semi-final while leading. Gareth Winterburn right over on that far side, John Hiscock on the inside, Joe Mogg next to him. Looks like Paul Johnson's gone towards the middle of the grid. Up brother tapes and Gareth Winterburn made a superstar. Joe Mogg is a crew that's gone with him. Where's Paul Johnson? He's in 3rd place at the moment. Paul Whitelam is in 4. John Hiscock is in 5. Tris Winterburn completely missed the start. He finds himself at the back at the moment. As Gareth Winterburn leads a complete lap. Joe Mogg in 2nd. Paul Whitelam in 3rd. Paul Johnson surprisingly back in 4th place. We look for dust to see them going that back straight once again. And Winterburn's have got away the front. Paul Whitelam has now gone through into 2nd place. These are crucial points for Paul Whitelam. Paul Johnson's up into 3rd with Joe Mogg in 4. John Hiscock is in 5. Plus Winterburn in 6th place. Complete that one. There's still Winterburn and leads it. Paul Johnson's gone through on the inside and moved through in the 2nd place. But Winterburn and Brown have got away at the front. Terrific scrap for 2nd and 3rd. And Paul Johnson has retaken that 2nd place. Paul Whitelam grimly hanging on to 3rd. Joe Mogg is in 4th place. Tris Winterburn is up to position number 5. Hiscock in 6th. And Winterburn leads him on the last lap then. But Johnson holding 2nd. Whitelam has got a 3rd. Mogg is in 4. Tris Winterburn in 5. Going down the back straight for the Fumarola. Winterburn and Brown have stormed away. The only points they've dropped was up for that exclusion in their very first race. They win the second of the semi-final. Paul Johnson cruising in 2nd place. Good ride there by Paul Whitelam to pick up the 3rd. Chris Winterburn's up to 4. John Hiscock in 5. Joe Mogg in 6th place. A very eventful second sidecar semi-final won by number 48, Gareth Winterburn, Liam Brown. 2nd, number 24, Paul Johnson and Carl Pugh. And 3rd, number 92, Paul Whitelam and Mark Cossa. 47, 184, and 98. Fletcher Brothers of Broomsbarrow sponsor race 45, which is the 500 sidecar final. This is the straight final. 4, 72, 21, 37, 55 and 68. There will be a few minutes because Mark Coss was on the back of Paul Whitelam in that last race. Dave Mears cannot go into the place of Daniel Winston due to the reserve, due to the rules of the meeting is being run under today. Dave Mears cannot come in to replace Daniel Winston if Daniel Winston does not go, which means we go with 7 in the solo final. Right, 500 sidecar final, and this is a straight final. Simon Beard, Sean Harvey, Nick Radley, Mark Cossa, Dave Carville and Dan Berwick are the 6 crews for this 500 solo final, a straight race. So certainly then for the 500 sidecar final, or cracking 500 sidecar action we've had this afternoon as a support class for this Masters Challenge. And as I said, this is the only straight final of the day. So Simon Beard's on the inside, looks like Sean Harvey next to him. Then we've got Dan Barrett, then Mark Cossa, then Nick Radley. Right on the outside is Dave Carville. That's the gates they've chosen then for this 500 sidecar final. Should be 4 laps of cracking 500 sidecar action. Simon Beard has been the crew to watch this afternoon. Can he repeat it in the final? This is one that counts. Starter walks away, up for the tapes and away they go. It's a pretty equal break and Nick Radley's made the best start he's made all day. Simon Beard is the crew that's going and Beard gets a corner third. Radley on the outside, Sean Harvey trying to find a way through on the inside as they go in the back straight there for the first time. It's Beard leads for Radley in second. Sean Harvey's got the inside one on Nick Radley to go through into second place, and that's exactly what he does. Radley trying to hit back round the outside line as Beard leads it, and Harvey in second. Radley in third, Carville in fourth. Cossa in 5 and Berwick in 6th place. That's a 6. They go up the back straight once again then. It's Simon Beard with Anthony Goodman, the chair, getting away in this 500 sidecar final. Sean Harvey and Danny Hawk, they've got that 2nd place. Nick and Abby Radley are tucked in the third, but coming under pressure. But they've got that 3rd place. Beard leads it, but Harvey in 2nd. Radley has got the 3rd spot. Going up the back straight once again then. Simon Beard and Anthony Goodman, they're the crew to catch here this afternoon. They're leading this final. Sean Harvey trying all he knows but can't find a way past. They move it on to Paul Whitelam. Harvey in 2nd, Radley in 3rd, Carville in 4th, Cossa in 5, Berwick in 6. Going up the back straight with follow time. Sean Harvey's making a big move as they go up the back straight. 40 follow time, just about between 1st and 2nd. It's Simon Beard on the inside. Sean Harvey coming right round the outside of that final corner, but Simon Beard's going to take it. Simon Beard wins the 500 sidecar final. Sean Harvey in 2nd, Nick Radley in 3rd, Dave Carville in 4th, Dan Berwick in 5, Mark Cossa in 6th place. So what a superb 500 sidecar final that was, and Simon Beard has been the crew to catch all the afternoon. He's proved it once again in the final. Sean Harvey, a determined effort on that last stop, giving everything round the outside of that pits corner, but Simon Beard just had that a little bit in hand, so I'm sure they'll come round on a lap of honour. So show your appreciation for all the 6 crews in this 500 sidecar class who've given us some superb action this afternoon. So it is Simon Beard then and Anthony Goodwin who won this 500 sidecar final. Superb performance. Sean Harvey and Danny Hawk, they have got the 2nd place position. Then we've got Nick and Abby Radley who've got the 3rd place. Dave Carville, Richard Fillamore, they're in 4th. Dan Berwick and Mark Hopkins and Mark Cossa and Sam Heath. Result then on that 500 sidecar final. Win for number 4, Simon Beard and Anthony Goodwin. 2nd number 72, Sean Harvey, Danny Hogg. And 3rd number 21, Nick and Abby Radley. 55, 68 and 37. Right, Race 46, 500 solo final. Willpower Racing, a Red Marlin. James Shanes, Georgie Wood, Glenn Phillips, Mitch Godden, Danny Warwick, Mark Baisby, Hunter Anderson. Sidecar final. Sidecar final. Number 24, Paul Johnson, 31 points. Number 42, Robbie Wilson, 30 points. Number 48, Gareth Winterburn, 28 points. Number 80, Will Offen, 28 points. Number 9, Myles Simmons, 24 points. And number 15, Matt Fumarola, 23 points. So Myles Simmons, despite the fact you stopped in that semi, you've still got enough points to make it through to the final. So if Myles needs to work on his bike, you are in the sidecar final. With all points counting right the way through, that has got him into this final. So but first of all, we have the 500 solo final. James Shanes on beaten 45. Georgie Wood just dropped 2 points. He's got 43. Glenn Phillips next with 39. Mitch Godden on 37. So it looks to be a showdown between and looks at Dan Winterton's coming out. That's great to see, because that was a horrific moment for Dan Winterton when he went over the top of Rob Finlover. It looks very much to me like Dan Winterton coming up the line. So we do have the 8 runners and Dan Winterton on 28 points. So well done Dan to be able to come out in this final. Change to the sidecar final, we'll do that later. 500's final for the day then, all points counting, and in this final, where they go, the start could be so crucial. Who's going to make that crucial start? Change where the start. Georgie Wood's on his shoulder now as they go at the top corner for the first time, and Change leads from Wood in second place, going on the back straight for the first time. Change got a bit of full bike advantage over Woods. The two youngsters scrapping it out for first and second in this final, and first and second overall. Georgie Wood has gone really wide there, and Change is in second. Winterton's up to third, and Godden's gone through in the fourth, followed by Daniel Winterton, moved through to third place. Mitch Godden on his shoulder now, trying to get round the outside. Winterton comes again back on the inside, but Godden again back round the outside to retake fourth place. That's with a sick bike right in front of us. It's Shane to the leader. What's up to Georgie Wood? Georgie Wood has got machine problems, I don't believe it. Georgie Wood has got a sick bike in this final. As James Shanes is a mile clear the front there, and he's going in to that pits call with Ross Phillips and Georgie Wood from this final. Ross right goes out with Shanes. He's going to be unbeaten all day in this Masters Qualifier. Mr. Bates has gone through in the second place. Daniel Winterton gets back round the inside. Bates again back round the outside. Mitch Godden back in fourth place in the dramatic final. James Shanes wins by the length of a straight, unbeaten all day. James Shanes, he gets a winning ride. It's still very much on there for second, third and fourth places. Then Winterton 9-3 inside. Winterton gets second. Godden gets third. Anderson 4, Baisby 5. Warwick in 6th place. So what a dramatic 500 solo final. We've got Glenn Phillips with a sick bike right in front of us. We had Georgie Wood chasing for all his worth in second place, had machine problems. But you cannot take anything away from James Shanes. He's won his 4 heats, he's won his semi, and he's won his final as well in a magnificent, superb, unbeaten display. So Mitch Godden come round now on his lap of honour. Mitch has got into the top 4 again. So we've got Mark Baisby's come round. What a ride that was by Daniel Winterton after crashing in the semis. We've got James Shane. Georgie Wood's going to have a back lift to the back of James Shane. James Shane totally unbeaten. Georgie Wood, Dan Warwick and Hunter Anderson. What a dramatic final that was. Right, can now give you the result. This is as they cross the line then for the 500 final. First, number 93, James Shanes. Second, number 12, Dan Winterburn, and all credit to Dan then after that horrific crash in the semi-finals to come and get second across the line. Third, number 9, Mitch Godden. Fourth, number 3, Mark Baisby. Fifth, number 13, Hunter Anderson. And sixth, number 52, Danny Warwick. That is how they cross the line, but not necessarily the overall. One thing is assured, James Shanes has won the meeting with a superb unbeaten performance, but the other points, of course, with Georgie Wood not scoring in that semi, it could all be totally different for second and third places. See, they want to get the best game, so we just got 3 points between the top 4 crews, so anything could happen in this one. The revelation really has been Paul Johnson. Goodness only knows how long it is since Paul Johnson has ridden, but he's ridden and he's... All right, Myles Simmons, we've just been told, is a non-starter, a bike problem, so Myles Simmons will not be going in this final, so we're down to just the 5 runners. So revving up over on that far side of the track, the start could be so crucial. Difficult. Paul Johnson, I think he's got away in the middle of the grid. It's up the Winterburns and at the front, going into that top corner for the first. Now they're in second place. It's Robbie Wilson that's at the front. He leads in, but Gareth Winterburn over in second place. It's third place going in that top corner for the first time. We look and see him come out of the dust to see exactly who is whether to change division. Somebody's gone around the outside. We just simply cannot see them over on that far side of the track at the moment. It's Gareth Winterburn on the outside of Robbie Wilson. Gareth Winterburn comes round the outside. Robbie Wilson holds out second place. Winterburn leads. Wilson second. It's Paul Johnson who's got the third. Will Offen is in fourth place. That's the top 4. Down the back straight they go once again. Gareth Winterburn, Liam Brown lead this sidecar final going into that top corner once again. Robbie Wilson desperately trying to close the gap down in second place. Gareth Winterburn's gone wide. Robbie Wilson trying to come through on the inside. Wilson second. It's Johnson who's got the third. Chris Winterburn is in 4. Will Offen is in 5. That's a 5. Down the back straight they go once again. It's still Gareth Winterburn, Liam Brown. They lead this sidecar final going into that top corner for the final time. It's Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown who get the winning ride. Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steer get the second. Paul Johnson, Carl Pugh get the third. Super ride by Chris Winterburn to pick up 4. Will Offen is in 5th place. Show your appreciation then for the lads. It was a terrific sidecar final. We're still working out the points because, of course, first across the line need not necessarily be the winner of the meeting with all points counted, but show your appreciation. Fabulous entertainment for the big chairs again. Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown lead them round. They've been unbeaten all day apart from that first race exclusion, so they lead the parade round. That's Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown on their lap of honour. And then the other crews, Paul Johnson has been a revelation. It must be 12 months since Paul has ridden. He's got Carl Pugh in the chair. He's ridden superbly this afternoon, and Paul Johnson and Carl Pugh come round on their lap of honour. Then we've got Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer, Chris Winterburn, Henry Purcell. What a magnificent performance that is. And Will Offen and Nicky Owen. The result, and as they cross the line, not necessarily the result overall. A win for number 48, Gareth Winterburn, Liam Brown. Second, number 42, Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steer. And third, number 24, Paul Johnson and Carl Pugh. 47 and number 80.
So third place. Magnificent performance. It's nice to see one of the youngsters on the rostrum. Georgie Wood! In second place, one of the most experienced runners in this meeting today. And he's now gone through to his 20th Masters, which puts him 1 behind Trevor Banks.
Great display. Mitch Cave. And the winner of the meeting, what can you say? He's got a big all day, absolutely fantastic performance. He really has enjoyed to watch out there on that machine. They pushed him hard, but nobody could get anywhere near him. One of the stars of the future, his star now, certainly a star of the future. His first season on the 500. What a fabulous display. Our big man, winner of the meeting, the spectacular James James.
I'll go get a Bruce and tall. I'm probably taller than someone. That's it, huh? Yeah. So long. Coming up there. Yes, maybe I can get off. I'm going to give the old boy hand. I'll give the old boy hand.
Right, we have not too many to go. We'll start with third place, Georgie. You must be delighted, a little bit disappointed you're out in the final.
Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed, but at the end of the day, everyone knows you come in to qualify, and if you win, we'll get a roster of the bonus. Yeah, we've had a positive day, and it's going to be out in France last week. Yeah, I'm on high at the moment, but looking forward to the Masters.
And it's an even more pleasing performance because it was Leicester's team. Victory over here on 350, haven't you? So it was a big step up for the 500 today.
Yeah, obviously after a couple of weeks ago, after the break my leg and that, sort of, it's a confidence boosting thing. Tells my game a lot. Obviously still not to get top yet, but obviously there's room for improvement, so I'm going to crack on with that, and we'll be back on it again next week. Just flicker between the two, but yeah, I'm hoping to focus on the 500 a little bit more next year. Maybe to the board and that, and hopefully win as much as I can.
What went wrong in the final, Georgie?
Just shredded it out.
So just a simple thing, really?
Yeah, just a simple thing, but certain things that sort of set you back, you know, but yeah, that was not stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, superb third, Georgie Wood, thank you. Mitch, thank you. Mitch, still alive in the old dog yet, isn't there? I'm just trying to work out if I'm older than both of these two together, and I think I am. What are you? I am.
You have.
What a bit plus 2 or 3, yeah. I thought it was a brilliant track. I haven't done a lot out of Kent really in England, and you know, really impressed with the field and the club. It's not really good. It could have been about 20 yards longer for me, and then we did quite far. But you know, I really enjoyed it. One super race, so was it you and James or was it you and Georgie that passed and we passed? There's been so many today, one fabulous race we had. I think I nearly gave my run for a money one, and I really ride with Rob Wilson. I hope you know he's okay after his crash. But yeah, I could have been a little bit harder on James and I thought I'll go to work tomorrow. So, but you know, he's broken magnificent today, and you know, he's beaten everybody on a more than one occasion, so you know, hats off to him. He'll grow from two ends of it. Well, gentlemen, you can't get a recommendation out for the man's virtually going on the sport, so I'll go and finish. We're going to get second Mitch's words there, he's going over in the sport. Thank you very much, Mitch. And when today, as Mitch said, what can you say? This is his first full season on the 500. He's beaten the top class field today. He's met everybody at least twice and has beaten them, so there can be no argument about it. Your winner, James James.
Can't believe today, really, yeah. After the Friday night, I had a bit of a crash and holding on to the pit spoil. I was practice was quite painful, and once me got and it was unbelievable. And to make 2 games like that in the final and the time I lost Georgie, the dust behind me, I couldn't find it, I had to keep going. I'm starting to feel pain now, but it's all up at the end of the day.
Grasstrack fans are already getting a bit worried. The progress you're making, are we going to lose you to the speedway, or are you going to carry on with Grasstrack?
Yes.
I think it's down Grasstrack. Speedway's helping me out with Grasstrack, Grasstrack's helping out Speedway, but yeah, I might be able to come to some here locally, but I'll still try to do as many as I can over it, cover the debris, get some more out of them. I'm not going to lose Grasstrack, just my roots, and I move up to the Grasstrack.
I think people are amazed the speed and the control. Sometimes you look at it, you're going to lose it, you hang on. Your aggression, your speed, your control is absolutely phenomenal, isn't it?
Yeah, I had the notice and the fire in the last corner, I noticed I'm going down there, but it's the last day on. I can't believe myself how am I, and Dad can't believe how well it's going at the moment, and hopefully keep continuing and we'll keep doing it after and make it to the World Stations there.
Anybody like to thank?
I'd like to thank Tony Clifford for being interviewed this morning, off the SCS, Mara, really wanting to go, Mum, Dad, the whole family, and the bit of land, and helping out today.
There you go, the fabulous 1, 2, 3. We've got Jenny, Shane, Georgie, Whitney, Mick Cave. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you, gentlemen.
And my sister.
And this is, what's she doing, Jane?
She gave me the points today, so when I came to the final, I had to do.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. Thank you, gentlemen. So we're moving into the 1,000 sidecars. John, again, we're doing the honours for us.
Good racing.
Thank you very much indeed. Right, third place in the 1,000cc sidecars. What performance? We haven't seen him for about 12 months.
I've got some friends.
2 years. And again, I say he's been very well behaved today as well. So well, maybe, thank you, Paul. In third place, Paul Johnson and Carl Pugh.
Again, if we get a drink.
You don't want the money then? I never know them, mate. How you doing?
In second place, continuing our fine form of this 2014 season, Robbie Wilson and Bradley Steer. And the winners of today's meeting, what a fabulous performance to come back and win the meeting after losing points in their opening ride. Very exciting crew to watch, as they all are, may I say. It's a new combination this afternoon, Gareth Winterburn and Liam Brown.
You filming?
Okay, everybody happy? Right, we'll grab a word then with, don't go gentlemen please, thank you. Have a word with Paul and Carl, I'm sure. Paul, it's a long time since you've ridden and you must be delighted the way you've ridden today.
Yeah, real pleased. Started off very dramatic. We had bike problems. So, thanks to Rob, absolute top bloke. Thanks for letting us.
Yeah, that's Rob Wilson, obviously, who's stood over there for lending the bike.
Absolute super, but the only problem is I've got to ride against that bike in the Masters now. So, there might be some changes.
Carl, it's been a long time since you've passed you and you haven't been with Paul too many times, have you? First time.
So, yeah, first time today, and I ain't done many this year. I went down Cornwall the other week, but yeah.
After this success today, Paul, we're going to see more of you over here racing?
No, I'm not riding no more.
What about the Masters? Do you qualify?
I don't do the Masters. I only do the qualifiers.
Seriously, when's the next meeting then, Paul? You must have whetted your appetite now, mustn't it?
Better ask the ACU.
I'm never going down that road, have we? I'm never going down that road. Carl, you enjoying back in the chair again today?
Yeah, like always. Like to be out there, and that's it.
What was the main difference riding Rob's bike to riding your own bike today?
Pistons.
You're taking the piss again, aren't you? excuse my French, but no, I meant obviously saddle's different, handlebars are different, so
It's just a delight of a bike to ride, that's all I would say. handles superb, fast. Or hit me knee on the stomach. Yeah, mate. Yeah, absolutely right points to avoid it. I mean, yeah, real tough.
Ladies and gentlemen, third place. I'll stop before he gets into more trouble. Paul Johnson and Carl Pugh, thank you very much. Right, and over to Robbie and Bradley. Robbie, yet another superb performance, and what's been a fine season for you so far?
Yeah, I think so. We just carrying on as we're just trying to do the best we can, and we seem to be getting good results.
Now, I saw you take your dad's bike down. That was going to be your second bike today, wasn't it? So what would have actually happened if yours would have went wrong with Paul riding your dad's bike?
Well, it was indeed. It was supposed to have been my spare bike, but we've had a bit of a stressful day really, because it got taken off me by that man over there straight away. So, no, they did sort of mention that if we needed it, we could have it back. So, I said, you can have it.
Bradley, I know you're a man of few words, but you must be delighted with the success you're getting this season with Robbie.
Yeah, definitely. So, we haven't been riding long together, and we're slowly gelling together and getting decent results.
Were you aware how tight it was going into that final? Did you know exactly what you got to do?
Absolutely, yeah. We knew that sort of messed up our semi-final a little bit. If we'd got another point, obviously, but we can all say that, So yeah, it was just, we knew we had to beat Gareth, but at the end of the day, Gareth was the quickest man on the day, and I think he deserved it.
Well spoken, Robbie. Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steele, your runners up. Thank you very much. Over then to our winning combination, a bit of a new combination, Gareth and Liam. First of all, was that Dad's bike today?
Yeah, it was the latest one with that. So yeah, we had that one out. We had the other one out as well in practice. The other one felt really good as well, but we favoured that one for some reason. I couldn't tell you why.
Now, the fact you were passing him today obviously made life a bit easier for you, the fact that he was riding his dad's bike, because you know the ins and outs of that bike, don't you?
Well, that bike's fairly new to me, because that's the one that Rod crashed. And when me and Rod went out the other week, we were actually on the other one. So it's all different again.
And we were going to get him over, but things got so hectic. We all be glad to know that Rob Winterburn was actually here watching today. Is he pleased with your performance?
Yeah, I think he's made up. Yeah, he's really enjoyed just coming in and being here, really. I think he's itching now for another go again. I think he's out next weekend down in Crittenden, so we'll see what it's like Monday morning again.
Obviously, after being excluded in that first race, it was a real tough job, and to come back and win after getting the no score in one race was a remarkable performance.
Yeah, well, I said to Gaz straight away, I said we've just got to keep going. We win all his heats, hopefully a bit of luck goes our way for a change and we can still win it.
Now, you told me, obviously after your dad's horrific crash, if he didn't race, you wanted to go on this year and win the Masters for him. Are you still looking to do that?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're all still looking to win Masters, but Dad's plenty fit enough now to come and ride anyway, so we'll get him fired up and get him strapped on it and get him going, but we'll see if he can win it, and I'll see if I can win it, and we'll just see who else is in mix up with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your first place, Gareth Winterburn, Liam Brown, thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed, gentlemen. Congratulations on a superb performance for all of you. Thank you very much. Bennett gets back through, inside Berwick on the inside of that pitch corner. Berwick again sweeps back round the outside to retake third place and gets back round the outside. Bennett comes again back on the inside line. Bennett gets back through on the inside. Berwick again trying to get back round the outside. Daniel Winston coming under pressure for third place. Mark Basie making the move round the outside. Watch out, scrap of the front again. Glenn Phillips trying to get through on the inch of Danny Warwick. These two are up together, up the bank, and they go into that pitch corner. Phillips gets through on the inch of Warwick. This time pushes Warwick wide, coming up that bank. Georgie Wood winds it on round the outside, goes from fourth to third now, looking for that second place. Matt Fumarola trying to find a way through on the inside, so Simon Neal. Look at the action coming off that corner there. That's the second place, climbing the bank into the first side as Whitelam leads in. It's Stoneman who's got the second. Look at the speed of Gareth Winterburn going round the outside. He's picked up two crews to go through in his second place. Then Gareth Winterburn's got Paul Whitelam and his sides now as they go in the dip and up the bank, and look at the speed of Gareth Winterburn. Oh my word, Paul Whitelam's gone off. Paul Whitelam has gone off in a big way. Super 8's coming in that banking for the final time. Willofter's got White, Clivestone and Dice for the inside line of race. Fill the line and it's crossed the line virtually together there. We'll leave that one for lap scorers. The three abreast of first place. Bayman in trying to find a way through on the inside. As Sean Harvey leads going up the back straight for the first time. And Simon Meader's got through into Randy. Can Randy get back round the outside? No, he cuts it back for a move back up the inside. Winter in second. Wood winding on round the outside and move through into second place. These two up together for second place. Wood again will have to sweep right round the outside of the bank. And he does go round the bank and he's got round Winter. He's on Warwick's shoulder now going up that back straight. Once again Warwick leads from Wood in second. Winter in third. Mears in four. Filmer's in five. Georgie Wood again winding on right round the outside. These two up together for first and second. Warwick on the inside. Wood again making a move back round the outside. Georgie Wood has got round the outside. Mick Cave coming under pressure for that third place. Tris Winterburn making a move round the outside. And Myles Simmons trying to find a way through on the inside. Oh, and Simmons comes through. And Mick Cave has got over there. Simon being on the inside. Sean Harvey trying to get round the outside. Now cuts back for the inside run. They're locked together going up the back straight bit on the outside. Harvey again on the inside. Again he's on the shoulder of Nick Radley halfway around that pit's corner. This is Godden leads up the back straight up for the first time. Shanes has got the second. David Spade in third. Rodney McDonald in fourth. And Shanes has a nasty moment down the inside. Godden round the outside. The Godden seems to know exactly what he's doing. Shanes makes a big move through on the inside. Godden again back round the outside to retake the fight between these two. Shanes again cuts back inside Godden on the entry to the pit's corner. He's gone wide. Will Godden switches back to the inside run. Should be interesting. Mark Baker really so does Anderson, so does Danny Warwick and Ben Malichap also gets away. Warwick on the inside, Anderson making a sweep round the outside. Looks if Charlie Fowler's ball on that top corner. Goes Myles Simmons making a move through on the inside, gets through on the inside. Paul Johnson pushes Johnson wide. Simon Hill trying to come that gap to move to the second place. Hiscock's got the second. Fumarola again back round the outside. Hiscock again comes back up the inside to retake that second place. Paul with a move through into third place. That's a top three coming the bank in for the first time. Peter Lloyd right in the mid-track position. Will often trying to come round the outside. Georgie Wood completely missed the start, but looking him work his way through the third. He's gone for the third. He's on the shoulder of Glenn Phillips. Looking for Glenn Phillips in second place as Hunter Anderson leads. Phillips has got the second. Wood trying to come round the outside. There goes Wood making a move. Oh, and Hunter Anderson has dropped into the front. Has gotten roars back inside Finlow on the entrance to the bank and on that pit's corner. Here comes Finlow returning the compliment right round the outside. Warwick's chasing on in second, and Warwick goes through on the inside of Shanes to lead on that pit's banking for the first time. He goes wide. Shanes cuts back for the inside as Winterburn turns in time to get inside. Myles Simmons Gareth Winterburn, he saw Myles Simmons drift off the mark. He's gone through on the inside. Myles Simmons trying to return the compliment. No, it's the Colvins have gone through in the second place. In fact, have found their way to the front. Will Penfold trying to get through the three abreast in first place. The Shanes lead. Oh my word! It's going to be four abreast going that top corner of the first place. Down Warwick leads it, but there goes Georgie Wood. A fight between these two as Warwick leads. Georgie Wood gives it happening right around the outside of that top corner. Can he hold the line? And Georgie Wood has gone round the outside. That's brilliant right by Georgie Wood. Myles Simmons on the inside line. Will often trying to find a way through on the inside, and will often almost get through on the inside. Robbie Wilson is in four and looking to improve upon that four. Clive Stoneman in position. Oh, Myles Simmons has come to a slap at the front. It's Simon Beard on the inside. Sean Harvey coming right round the outside of that final corner. But Simon Beard Simon Beard wins the 500 sidecar final. Then Winterburn dies three inside. Winterburn gets second. Godden gets third. Going into that top corner for the first. Now they're in second place. It's Robbie Wilson that's at the front. He leads in, but Gareth Winterburn over in second place. It's third place going in that top corner for the first time. We look at him come out of the dust to see exactly who is whether to change division. Someone's gone round the outside. It's Gareth Winterburn and Liam Browder get the winning ride. Robbie Wilson, Bradley Steer get the second. Paul Johnson, Carl Pugh get the third.